There we go. Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Trails Through Daybreak.
Sound.
Last time, well, we discovered some major stupidity in this world. Because apparently this world has, you know, smartphones equipped with freaking combat AIs. It's got giant robots, tanks, bombs, guns. But the entire concept of nuclear energy weapons, etc., is completely, like, impossible with their current technology. You know, the shit that we figured out, like, what, 80 years ago, roughly? Yeah, I totally buy that. Especially in a universe where we've apparently gone from kind of like early Renaissance / like industrial age to completely modern day in the span of 6 years. Yeah, nukes are completely off the table for this universe. I can't be the only one who finds that dumb, right?
I eagerly await your performance.
I know, like, it's probably more complicated than I think it is. I'm letting myself get my ass beat.
Unleashing shark strike. Use a shark boost to get the upper hand.
All you
Broke his ankles.
Let's party.
Need to.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Activating skill.
Oh damn! I did rearrange some of my chords.
Nice job, Agnes.
Yeah.
Hollow core leveled up.
Supervisor, everyone, please be okay.
About to say, you killing a supervisor, dude?
There are a lot of enemies in this area. I hope everyone in the workshop will be all right.
Take the sun. I've got it. With Ren calling the shots here, they should be fine. At least, I'd like to think so. Take that, you ass. Take that, you won't take long.
Now's a good time to boost.
I won't let this chance slip by. Activating skill.
Have some more.
Mr. Arkwright, give him your all. Activating skill.
Lovely.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Shall I prepare some...
Inside the building, Chief. Whatever do we do? Bastards, fight it back. Pick up anything that put a dent in them pipes, wrenches, just find something. I'll show 'em why you don't pick a bone with engineers. You can't be serious. We don't stand a chance. Man's right. Leave the fighting to us. Chief and Essie, why are you here too? I'm so glad you're all safe. Boy, am I glad to see you guys. We'll take down the archaisms. Are these archaisms or are they just mechs? I mean, we have seen enemies with fairly similar designs already.
Deploying shards.
God damn it.
Use a
This'll
shark
hurt.
boost to get the upper hand. Activating skill.
It's over.
I won't let this chance slip by.
A chance for a shard boost. Displaying data.
It's
Yeah,
working.
these guys are just neutral, aren't they?
Initiating drive.
Grab the light. Innocent heal.
I owe you. I'll take that.
Damn.
Now's a good time to boost. Activating skill.
Blazing blast.
Now you done.
Oh, come on.
chance!
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Up to you, Reset!
A chance for a shard boost.
No!
Is anybody hurt? Oh no, we're all okay. Really owe you one. There are a ton of uber expensive testing equipment here. We'd have to elevate if they'd broken any of it. I was looking outside. Same as here, cloudy with a chance of robots. The police and Bracer Guild are undoubtedly sending reinforcements. They should have most areas under control soon enough. Promise communication. They're jamming the entire city. We can't get the word out anywhere. They got just the thing. We get this emergency line here, and it's completely off the grid. We run it through our own systems. Naturally, let's call in help, and then we can start pushing these bastards back. I'll give you a hand, too. I probably can't dispel it entirely, but I should be able to counter the interference enough to get some messages out. You're a biologist! I mean, maybe, but I'd rather you get yourself to safety. You're safe here. Don't worry, our front door's a goddamn bulwark. Which is how they got in the first place. Lower it and hunker down if we need to. That'll buy us all the time we could want. If you insist, just please be careful. We're headed for the observatory. That's what they seem to be after. Professor cared deeply for the place. I won't let them ruin it. Made up your mind, huh? Can see it on your face. There's no way I'm taking you out of that. Just be careful. You guys take care of him, alright? Leave Catra and the observatory in your hands. You got it. Alrighty then. We get 2 SP for everybody we rescue, huh?
Here I go. I'll take it from here.
Commencing combat.
This is it! Pause it and kick him out! Take this!
Use a sharp boost to get
This'll
the upper
hurt.
hand.
I'll dice you up!
Activating skill. I won't let this chance slip by.
A chance for a shard boost. Activating skill.
Sucker! They're down!
Let's go down.
Nice.
There.
Too slow!
Aaron.
Activating skill.
No.
Easy enough.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right? I wasn't happy. Bad, Aaron. Take this!
Whoops. Yeah, wrong buttons. Where'd all these come from? Someone help us! We're so close to the church, too. What are the monsters doing here all of a sudden? How many of them are there? People need help over there. It's Heidi and Barnaby. Are we supposed to know who they are? Catra, is that you? I'll distract them. Please get yourselves to safety while we cover you. Get her out of here, bud. Alright, come on, quick.
Time for you to focus.
A chance for a shard boost.
Don't mind me.
Activating skill.
Cannot run. Fire! Mr. Oddride!
This'll
Use a
hurt.
sharp boost to get the upper hand. If you please.
I'll dice you up! Got your number.
You'll be sorry for that.
Now's a good time to boost.
No! Achoo!
I was gonna do a little bit more than that. But that should kill.
Too slow!
Here goes.
She got her turret. Instantly? The hell? How much delay was everybody else working with?
Activating drive.
Now's a good time to boost. Activating skill.
No, you don't.
You'll pay for that.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Honestly, I'm fairly certain
Up to you,
that
Activating skill.
that her spell should. Oh yeah, especially after that. Yeah,
That's how it goes.
nice. God, looks like they made it to the church. disaster relief, but that means there's still people outside caught in the crossfire. Out to the kids and elderly too. Chicken shit rust buckets. It's bad enough inside Giscard's building. Anybody outside is up shit creek without a paddle here. If you find anybody else out there, we'll help them to the church or the inn, whichever's closer. That should be safer than the workshop at least. No heavy equipment for the archaisms to target there.
I'm sorry, I know we're in a hurry, but can we stop by that house?
Well, we're getting SP for everybody we save, so...
That is
probably
Professor
worth it
Hamilton's
anyway.
residence, correct?
Yeah, way more enemies that we're fighting near than
Sure thing.
expected. Oh
Let's be
god.
quick about it.
Get the upper hand. Give them your all.
Think fast. Take this.
Give them your all.
Up to you, Reset.
A chance for a shard boost.
I will address you all at once.
Pull out all the
You
stuff.
cannot run. Fire! A chance!
I'll get them all at once.
Going all in.
Slow down! Shine! And twirl ray! Aaron!
Now's a good time to boost.
Keep moving, Ben.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
Later, son.
I'll eagerly await your form.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Close in and kick some ass.
Launching ambush. Give them your all.
Too slow.
Give them your all.
Make it count, Aaron.
No!
I won't let this chance slip by.
Think we're good?
Miss Claudel!
Oh, dang it.
I'm ready. Ben! Give them your all.
Gotcha.
There we go.
Oh, I could do better.
We're cornered. Coming from the Institute too? This isn't looking good. I brought my sword. Damn this, Sasha. I'm gonna have to take a risk here. You know, Julian, don't do I know you're trained, but no need for the heroics. We gotcha. There are people here. Quick! Julian, Sasha, are you okay? Yes, we're fine, but you're a work colleague from yesterday. Leave this thing to us. Help these two, keep those two safe for us while we fend them off. Got it. Be careful.
Deploying shards.
I won't hold back.
A chance for a shard boost.
I mean, technically, when is it not a chance for a shard boost exactly? Oh, God damn it, really?
Mr. Arkwright!
This'll hurt.
Use a shard boost to get the upper
If you
hand.
please.
I'll dice you up.
A chance!
Alrighty.
Let's party. You got this, Anya.
Value our lives, thanks so much. I don't want to think about what would have happened had you not been there. It was looking awfully dire. Are you two helping them out? Trying to, at least. We were rounding people up inside the inn, but then we heard screaming from outside, so we went back out again. Picked up those two. That's when those monsters jumped us. I should have been able to fend them off myself, but damn it, I'm pathetic. Don't blame yourself. We wouldn't have made it this far without you. I agree, we only made it in time because you held them off. Either way, now's not the time to think about all that. We gotta keep doing what we can now. Oh, we got in touch with Ren, too. We've kept her in the loop and gathered all the students we could here. Yeah, we saw her earlier, too. Newtown is in good hands with her helping there. You two take care of yourselves. You will. We just don't want to leave anybody behind. We're directing everyone to the inner of the church, right? We were just in that area ourselves. Yeah, I managed to thin out their numbers a lot, too. Those two places should be safe for the time being. Alright then, let's make our way back ASAP. I'm sure Lyle and Chinon are worried about us both. Take care, everyone. Thanks again for your help. Glad we could decide to stop by when we did. Try to imagine what would have happened otherwise. I mentioned the archaisms are spreading from the Institute, though. That concerns me. Yeah, by now that place is probably crawling with them. Hell, probably even worse there than it is outside. Whatever Almada wants, it's in the Institute. Really hope everyone's okay. Please be safe, Yang. Alright. Oh, come on. Really? Ren, we got on the west side evacuated. East is taken care of too. Cleared out the enemies on our end. Area secure. Quick, give me a sit rep. Well, sounds like we're doing just fine. Let's get the next area cleaned up. That damn runt is a thorn in my side. She just had to go and ruin everything, didn't she? Without her, this wretched town would have blossomed into a symphony of screams. That we have this boring farce. Bah! We should got ourselves lucky we got anything out of this. We weren't expecting the Spriggan and all the rest. Once we get an opening, we retreat. Leave the real objective to them. Fine, fine. But after Tharbad and then this, they will pay their due in time. In the meantime, I'll sit back and watch them squirm. Go ahead, you can fight all you want, but in the end, chaos will consume you all. Hell, the mechanical monsters coming!
The aerotrams are inoperable. Use the bridge to cross into the artisanal district. Evacuate into the church for the time being. Bracers will be there in roughly 10 minutes.
Yeah, you're okay. You made it in roughly 2 minutes ahead of what I expected at that. Just about, you're really calm with everything going on. Didn't Almada come through here? They did, as I predicted. Professor Callahan's death also did not come as a surprise. You know, the way you talk, it almost seems like you're actually a part of it. I have implemented security measures to temporarily block all unauthorized external interference in the laboratories. As a result, my work in the city has been complete since noon today. In light of that, I would be well within my rights to be out of the city by now, but I owe the students at least this much. That is why I've been assisting the one formerly known as Kitty with evacuating everyone while awaiting your arrival. Dang, you're really going to leave? I can't believe you were able to conceive of effective countermeasures to the parallel distributed computing in such a short time. Don't really care what goes on in that head of yours, but I see you're at least willing to cooperate with us some. I know there's a lot of archaism inside now, but did we just see the last people in the building leave? All the faculties and the students of Aramis, together with tourists and others accounted for visitors, have left. Our security camera footage captured a young man with mint-colored hair and a young woman adorned with bandages inside. A bracer and 2 police officers also passed through here earlier and have yet to return. That sadistic bastard is here. And so is the puppeteer we met in Tharbad. I'm worried about the bracer and the police officers now. So they're part of the mafia that deceived Professor Callahan and then cast them aside. I won't let them make a mess of Professor Hamilton's home a moment longer. Going inside then, surely you know that this is no task for a researcher. Please continue to help with the evacuation effort, Yang. Don't worry about me, I have Theo and Zeros with me. We'll help keep them safe, of course. No way this is ending peacefully anymore. But we'll at least try and stop things from getting any worse. Don't overdo it then, is all I ask, even if you do have Theo and Zeros with you. I know I won't. He was just standing there with his coffee. Wait, that's AoE?
A chance for a activating skill.
Sucker! They're stunned!
Miss Claudel!
Activated skill.
Gotcha!
This dude's pretty much
Activating the skill.
Sucker! Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
That was amazing,
The
Aaron.
observatory is on the left side of the campus.
I'm aware.
Got it. Then we'll cut through the building and get there ASAP.
Glancing back. Proceed with caution. Activating skill.
Too slow!
Nice. That was great.
Where's the camera in this hallway?
Take her
Combat over. Processing data.
We actually need to go in here. Must have locked it to keep the artisans from coming inside. We'll have to find another way around. Okay. It was actually Reg. Really? I guess we go upstairs then?
This place is crawling with mechanical nightmares.
There we go.
It's a good thing Yang got everyone out when he did.
Oh, we're gonna be fighting here, I bet. Look, the people on the ground. Are you alright? They look heavily wounded, but their lives aren't in immediate danger. What happened? Guy with a... I wouldn't call Melchior's weapon a freaking dagger. He's got like... I don't know, it's kind of like a sickle or a scimitar? Then they activated. Imagine she was going to mention the central terminal. How could someone from the outside know about that? Maybe the professor told them before they killed him? Well, we got that cornered now. Yeah, let's get inside. Time to put an end to this. Oh yeah, this is totally gonna be the end. Oh. I don't remember this being here before, so I didn't think there would be here. Oh well. Anyway.
The telescope's nowhere to be seen now.
That's the main terminal then?
That's right. It's also known as the Aurora, and it's the pride of Basel. Professors Hamilton and Callahan led the charge in making it 4 years ago with the Institute, Vern, the Epstein Foundation, and ZCF support. But what program is it running?
I can't make heads or tails of such complex code.
Look up there.
The 5th Genesis. Figures we'd find it here, along with...
I suspected you would come, Arkwright Solutions.
Oh, that we would meet again so soon after the film festival. It must be Adios's will bringing us together. The threat.
Can't say I'm not a fan of that kind of thing.
The monsters from the gardens who stole Ida from us.
Oh, you learned the name of my old home, did you? And I see that Marduk concierge has officially joined your ranks. Professor Hamilton's favorite little one, too. Aren't we getting popular?
This kid's just with us as an advisor.
So you're the ones who led Professor Callahan astray. What are you trying to do with the Aurora? You have no right to be using it.
Oh, how misunderstood I am. I'll have you know that the professor and I had quite a special connection. In fact, he gave us permission to use it. And since he was one of the developers, I think that does give us the right. This was very different from the relationship I had with President Dillon, by the way. It was more one of mutual benefit. Though I'll admit that certain inclinations of his did make my job a lot easier. A sensual whisper here, a little buttering up there, and he was more than ready to break every taboo I ever wanted.
How could you exploit someone so?
It's not our place to judge what turns someone on. That stuff's personal. But you're still a piece of shit with a parking spot reserved in Gehenna.
Right, and we'll be happy to give you a taste of the flames that you're going to recover that Genesis and avenge those you've taken from this world.
Look at me, public enemy number one. Think you could lend me a shoulder to cry on, Olympia?
You are only reaping what you sowed. Of course, the terms of my contract also do not allow me to simply give you all what you want.
That angelic being we saw in Tharbad.
Theo!
Scanning material makeup. Unknown. High probability that the target is a form of artifact.
Thought so. It's about the only thing that explains how it can fight like it does. There's more to it than meets the eye, too.
Indeed. Take care, everyone.
Your instincts serve you well. Incidentally, as I did not have the opportunity to introduce myself in Tharbad, I am Olympia, overseer of the Garden of Aram. This is Ishtanti. Our contract is with Almada at this time, so we remain focused on their needs. But should you require our services after that, we would be happy to oblige.
Oh, hello there, Mars. Sorry, I missed you come in.
You're asking if we want to hire an assassin?
This some kind of joke? Or are you really out of your damn mind?
I was only trying to promote my services.
It's true. She's not capable of joking, I'm afraid. As you can see,
I guess she does
she's
kind of
got
have Bandage
work
Ray
on the
vibes.
brain. Well, I think that's enough preamble. Been a good while, you know, since I tapped into my power as an overseer.
They're auras!
Of course they've been suppressing their power all this time.
We'll need to use shards however we can to survive. Do whatever it takes to hold out.
I can barely keep up with what's happening, but let's do this! Theo! Zeros! We can't allow these intruders to defile this sacred place a moment longer!
Understood.
Deploying shards!
You say that, but you ain't fighting in this battle.
I'm Melchior of the
She's gonna go
Thorns.
first, isn't she?
I'll be playing with you today.
Olympia of Aram, executing contract.
Yep. God damn it.
I'll take you on!
No matter what, they always seem to get the first turn to smack us around a bit.
Let's party!
A chance for a shard boost.
Accessing. Initialize. Mr. Wang.
Now's a good time to boost.
Good luck.
Here goes!
Got a present for you.
Oh, of course.
My move now.
Crush them all at once!
Energy output at maximum.
Aren't you coming?
Surprisingly, it looks like Melchior's the weaker
Displaying enemy
one.
stats.
You would think the puppet character would have
Stop.
weaker defenses than the frontline fighter.
Activating
Blink
skill.
and you'll miss it! Soar for me!
Boost gauge limit crushed.
Aw, come on, he didn't
Energy
break
output at
him all.
maximum. Activating
Out
skill.
with the bang! Soar for me!
So that is how it is.
Boost gauge
Oh.
limit
Moving,
crushed.
man.
Alright, it's one of these fights. Well then. Well, we basically win with this then.
Vandalize! Raid!
Oh, I get it now.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
I will say, I do kind of prefer the way this game handles, like, how do I put it? Well, unlike all the other Trails games, there's always those fights where you, like, beat an enemy to 0 HP, but then they're like, yeah, that didn't happen and kick your ass kind of thing. Like, God, Cold Steel was bad for it. In this, like, ending the fight when they're at half HP, it feels a lot better in that regard, I guess.
Is everyone all right? That Malak is even more deadly than we thought.
Pisses me off. You haven't been taking us seriously all this time, have you?
Oh, I showed Beauty's blade a little of what I'm capable of. Just not you.
Your strength is within my predicted parameters, including those orbital drones.
As if that doll wasn't bad enough. Now we've got those bomb artifacts to deal with too.
The Garden's overseers are capable of even more than we feared it would seem.
If only I could make better use of Theo and Zeros' potential.
You're just so much fun to play with that you've got me all worked up. I don't think I can resist the urge anymore. I know they've got the boss curious, but surely there's no harm in slicing them open while he's not looking.
I am not your boss and will not speak for him. Do as you please.
Bring it, you son of a bitch!
The flames of the Kruga have only just begun to burn. What?
Decoding process complete. Executing emergence program.
Where am I? I see. So it was a success.
That sounds like...
Well, would you look at that? It worked!
Not
So
to
how does it
mention,
feel,
Mars, there were all
Professor?
those, like,
What's it
during
like
the entire
living in the
finale of Cold
digital
Steel 2
world?
was like a boss rush
It's
where
even
all of
more
them ended with us
comfortable
getting
than
our
I had
asses kicked and
imagined.
having to be rescued.
I'm frankly surprised by how comfortable it is. But I suppose it also makes complete logical sense. This is how it feels to be liberated of burdens and distractions. I can think more clearly than ever. The final stage of my work will be a breeze like this. Your expectations will be met.
Oh, that's my big professor. You will be handsomely rewarded for your work.
A recording? No, wait.
You are correct, young lady. This is no mere recording. I am the genuine David Callahan, Professor of Engineering Science at the Basel Institute of Science, and a researcher whose name will go down in history.
How the hell is this even possible?
We saw your body in the swamp.
No way. Don't tell me.
His knowledge, personality, and memories have all been converted into an AI. Most likely through the power of the Genesis.
He's entered the
Also that he
Matrix.
could surpass the limitations of the human mind and become a singularity.
Professor Callahan, how could...
Well, well, you're even more perceptive than I expected. What a vexatious little maid you are.
Must you be like this every time, Melchior? Our work here is done. We have no reason to stay any longer.
Fine, fine. I suppose you're right. We'll see you later, Professor.
Very good, then. I will be waiting for you.
Warning! Explosives detected!
That little bastard.
The Aurora! Zeros, use your stun mode to stop...
No, you don't.
No!
Get back here!
I won't let it happen. I won't let anyone damage the place she holds so dear.
Reset!
Shit!
Damn it!
There it is. I thought something was off about you, but I never figured it ran that deep. I wonder if this is what came out of analyzing that other emperor and the rest of those types.
I will need to revise my expectations of Marduk's capabilities.
And speak of the devil, I suppose it's time we made our exit then,
As someone connected to another being, not of flesh, you have my respect. Till we meet again.
Well, two of those guys are gonna turn out to be important.
No way.
Reset!
This is all my fault.
You gonna be okay?
Yes. I think so.
I think Rosette's just supposed to be a cyborg, not actually full-on robot, but then again, it wouldn't surprise me either way. Because seriously, the tech level of this universe is fucked! Entire city's locked down, who could have seen this coming? What's gonna happen to us? Hope Anya's is okay, Ren too. What we could do is wait for them to get in touch. Sorry, what the hell's with that massive airship? Do they really need to declare who built the thing?
I apologize for our sudden arrival during the frenzied events of yesterday. To start this off, I am General Manager of Marduk Total Security Company, Gilliam Thorndike. This is our Chief of Security, Qasim Al-Fayed.
Well, that last name sounds familiar.
A pleasure to meet you all.
If I had to see, no doubt about it.
I was not expecting you to travel all the way to Basel, but it is an honor to meet you all the same. I've heard many a rumor about how shrewd a manager you are, Mr. Thorndyke. Together with your Chief of Security's combat.
You make me blush, Your Highness.
I am humbled by your words.
I arrived in my home country a few days ago, so I'm afraid I'm not up to date on all the latest developments. But am I to understand that Marduk will be responsible for securing the city of Basel for the remainder of the day?
That is correct. Off the record, a presidential executive order was issued yesterday to that effect. A CID Special Ops unit will be arriving in the city this evening. Marduk's task will be to secure key facilities in Basel until they are ready.
Special Ops Unit. Thinking Hercules, huh? Unshock me if you belong to him too, miss. You're very astute.
We've also brought one of the Ix Alba series of airships that we're currently testing on behalf of the Republican Army. Said airship will allow us to ensure the integrity of the orbital network.
How? Why would a freaking battleship, be your anti-hacking method? What? I suppose how we're able to have this conversation, I suppose. I guess because it's like, I don't know, they're using it as like a hotspot for orbital net access instead of the ground lines? I don't know. Concierge isn't the only one you've gotten your hooks into Basel, I see.
Our goals on this particular occasion are simply to protect this city and its orbital network. Rest assured that much like your country, we have no intention of getting too deeply involved in Basel's affairs.
That is our stance as well. We are only doing what we consider necessary. Very well, I will take your word on that. For now, quelling the chaos unfolding before us clearly does come first. However, given our stake in Verd in connection to the Institute, this current state of affairs is of grave concern to us. You have a lot to answer for here as CEO, Mr. Townsend. Please, if I may defend myself, I never could have seen this coming.
There is some merit to that argument, but it also leaves out a number of key facts. You are to see that shareholders' Mira is used to generate a profit, and yet you covered up a huge potential problem for over a month. We confirmed last night that it wasn't just Almada's money being used for ill. Elsheim's investments were also misappropriated. And if these are the result of you turning a blind eye to Professor Callahan's behavior all this time...
You keep your mouth shut! Just who do you think you are? Who gave you the right to speak? I don't care if you are student council president at Aramis. This is none of your...
I am here as a special advisor for Liberal's ZCF. I also serve as a negotiator representing the Epstein Foundation. In other words, I'm here to speak up against anything that threatens their interests, which this has. Now, do I have the right to speak?
Pen. Now that's a dramatic twist straight out of a play. Only if this is your first game in this franchise. Ren is literally a Mary Sue at this point. I've heard rumors swirling about you, but I never expected you to show up here. Well, she's right. We aren't the only shareholders that will be concerned by this. Other related companies will be as well. Hope you don't need me to spell out exactly what kind of situation you're in here, but...
When will you grow a damn spine? The danger here isn't over. Anyone can see that. And you still intend to do nothing after what happened to Callahan? Professor Hamilton left you in charge of Vern, of Basel. Don't you feel any shame?
In any event, we now have half a day before the cogs start turning again. Even if we do nothing, the Calvardian government will see to it that matters are resolved. But knowing how egregiously my country's funds have been misused, I refuse to stand by and do nothing. So, Arkwright Solutions. Might I enlist your services for the remainder of the day? Of course, you can approach the task in whatever way best suits you, just as you did in Tharbad and have done many times before. My only true wish is that you put a stop to Almada's plans before they can bear fruit. Does this sound doable?
Will be well compensated for this, I trust?
After the conference...
Qasim, why?
It's been some time, Farida.
I suspected you two were related. Your brother, right? I expected him to be one of Marduk's hunting dogs.
I hear you've been taking good care of my sister, Arkwright Solutions. As for you, Van, it's been 2 years, I believe? I understand you've greatly improved your use of the stun caliber and your martial arts. Reset mentioned as much. As your former instructor, that fills me with great pride.
I try. Still not so hot with that tactics stuff you taught me, though. I heard all kinds of story about you, too, but I never expected our first meeting to be like this. Wait, what do you mean first? How would he be your instructor if you never met before?
In that, we are agreed. Still, while we might be providing our services and your weapon, I believe the contract between us to be an equal one. I hope that we can continue our fine partnership, Mr. Arkwright.
Yeah, let's not get too friendly. I'm not interested in becoming any more than just a contractor to you. Still, since we're here, there's one thing I want to ask. Just how long has she been like that?
Information on our concierge is classified, I'm afraid. However, if an approximate time frame will suffice, I suppose I can oblige. About a year ago.
I haven't seen enough about her all this time. First started talking 3 years ago, but the first time we actually met was just in Tharbad. Even when I visited Orid for lessons on tactics, she was conveniently unavailable. That sounds like... Does that mean...
Still, I know she's in good hands with Associate Professor Archett. I also happen to bring some compatible parts that she can use. Though I regret that Ms. Twinings will not be able to provide you with any more of her services for the time being.
Damn it, we lost our good buff. Ain't got none to apologize for. Doubt any amount of workers' comp I could give her will make up for forcing her to do something that crazy. Either way, that's my problem to deal with, not yours. Well, I apologize.
I apologize for meddling in your affairs then. With that said, we must take our leave. We've negotiations with the Republican Army to attend. As I mentioned during the conference,
okay,
we've no intention of interfering in
Holy
this
crap,
crisis
thank you for the
any
raid there,
more than
dude.
is necessary. Fascinated though I am by what a genius can achieve through an obsession that knows no bounds.
Qasim, wait!
There are a number of matters Abi and I disagree on. Whether you are suited to being a warrior is very much one of them. Still, I can only assume it was the guidance of the flames and Arusha that led you here. Battle is almost upon us, and I will be watching to see how you fare through it.
Fairy.
As much as I'd love to write him off as an arrogant asshole, I can't get enough of a read on him. Just how tough is he?
I'd say he's one of the strongest Jaegers who ever lived.
Bullshit. We've already had to deal with the goddamn Red Ogre, all the Red Constellation bullshit, the frickin' Jaeger King and all them. And you're now trying to tell me this guy tops them? I swear the series has a serious hype problem. You can't keep calling every new character who shows up the best ever in their field. Especially when they constantly overlaps with everybody else. Ren, where are the others? They're still here. There was talk of them returning to the capital, but that's not going to be possible now with the whole area on lockdown. The roads, the railways, even the airspace around the section off. Not like that comes as any surprise after what happened. What do you mean? What happened now? There was an explosion in Anchorville City. There was no casualties, fortunately, but we suspect that Almada might have been involved. Anchorville's a decent-sized city north of the capital, right? Yeah, it must have been just a diversion, while this is their real target. Now I think that's almost certain. However, given its proximity to the capital, we can't afford to take it lightly. Both the CID and the Guild are being pushed to their limits right now. I won't be able to give you any backup. That's fine, we're expecting any to begin with. But you can at least share whatever info you're managed to gather, surely. Goes for stuff from ZCF and the Foundation, too. That sounds fair to me, insofar as our interests align, of course. I'll also do what I can. Just take care of Anya's for me in return, please. Thank you, Ren. I hear the initial work is done on your concierge, too. That's Professor Hamilton's family for you geniuses to the last. Oh, thanks for telling us. That's so good to hear. She's being seen too in Associate Professor Esmery's room, wasn't she? Let's go say hi then.
Hello there.
I hope everything went well.
Thanks. Sounds like you pulled an all-nighter, huh?
Looks like Zeros is up and running again. Fortunately for us, the damage for him wasn't so bad. I just wish I could say the same about Rosette. Putting her back to the way she was is going to take a while.
Please, don't be so downhearted. The first-rate care you've been giving me has stabilized my vitals a considerable amount.
They gooed up her missing limbs?
I'm relieved to hear that.
Have you spoken to Mr. Thorndyke?
Did before coming here, yeah. He's as much of a questionable character as I was expecting. Their chief of security is the same old standoffish grump, too. You'd think it'd kill him to put on a smile.
That's just how they are, I'm afraid.
It's fine, you know. You don't need to force yourself to speak.
For what it's worth, her life isn't in any danger here. The medicine you helped me with yesterday seems to have been working wonders.
She's right. It has really made this easier for me.
Good to hear. We sure didn't think it'd end up being used on you when we took that job on.
The artificial limbs that Mr. Thorndyke brought with him are compatible with her, too. That's not to say you shouldn't take it easy. Anything that involves the nervous system is a heavy burden on the body. The best
Just
thing
getting
you can do for yourself
T1000
right
limbs,
now is
liquid
get
metal,
lots and lots
can
of
change
rest.
into to slashing and stabbing weapons.
I will. Thank you. Though, I truly am sorry for not being able to support you all when you need it most.
Don't sweat it. We can take things from here. You just kick back and relax. Next time you wake up, you can bet we'll have good news to share. And a hell of a big bonus, too.
I certainly hope not, because there aren't 3 chapters left from my understanding of the game. Because there's like... Yeah, chapters 4, 5, 6. We're in 4, so yeah. That would be chapter 7. There isn't one.
I'll have to look forward to that then, won't I? Follow your hearts and act as you always do. And everything will be fine.
Sorry, but I'd like to ask you something. Why? Why did you risk your life to save mine? No one should have to put themselves through something like this over someone like me.
When did you turn into Reen?
It was because you were just so dazzlingly radiant in that moment, I suppose.
What?
You have so many people who care about you, and you care about them just as much in return. To someone who's lost her bonds, memories, and even body, the sight was almost blinding. I'm a little jealous of all you have, if I'm to tell the truth. So please, treat yourself like an irreplaceable treasure, not just for you, but for those who love you too.
Was that supposed to be his character arc? The hell? About Rosette, is how much of her is artificial anyways? Don't know for sure, but my guess is a lot. You're indirectly involved in making her who she is too, right? That's right, we assisted Marduk in researching artificial biological limbs some time ago. Our partnership only produced a prototype, though. I never imagined they would actually start using that technology like this. Rosette was clearly the result of multiple different technologies being used together, not just the one they developed with us. I heard this is a field that the Institute of Technology over the Empire has been looking into. Ben, you seem like you've known the truth for a while. Gonna be sure, but I had a feeling. I could tell the image I was seeing during our video calls was artificially generated. So it took me really off guard when she just showed up in person in Tharbad. It was only when I noticed that she moved faster and kinda different from normal people that I started putting two and two together. So is she a robot or is she a cyborg? Makes sense. Did feel there was something strange about her, but I never would have imagined it was because of this. She's got a far greater speed than an ordinary human, but she also has less precise control over her body in exchange. I can't imagine just how much effort she must put in to be able to move as naturally as she does. She'll be able to return to the way she was, won't she? I'm sure she will, right, Professor? I think there's every chance of that. The technology involved seems to be fairly well established by Marduk at this point. It won't be easy to make all the precise adjustments after reattaching her limbs, but I'll make sure it happens. Counting on ya. She might be on loan to us from Marduk, but she's as much a member of Arkwright Solutions as the rest of us. Anyway, time for us to get out of here. Right, we need to do what we can and put Rosette at ease.
Wait! Please. If it's not too much to ask, could I keep helping you? I want to stop Professor Callahan and the devils who've done this to him by my own hand. No matter what it takes.
Oh, Katra.
Sorry, but no can do.
I suppose that's the right decision after I landed Rosette in a hospital bed. I wasn't able to use Theo and Zeros at even half of their potential, either. If all I'm gonna be is a burden to the team...
That ain't what I'm saying. You're no burden. We're gonna need you and your engineering know-how here for sure. But we're also not a charity. We only do favors for people if the client and price are a good fit. You heard what Rosette said, right? If you did, then you should know what you gotta do. And where you went wrong.
You're right. I should never have done something that would upset the people who care about me. And I never will again. I just want to stop the chaos unfolding in Basel and the misuse of technology that created it. And if I'm gonna do that, it's not the help of the police or guild I need. It's you. As compensation, I can offer you my skills and expertise on technology. I can also give you my word that I'll help Essie put Rosette back to the way she was as fast as possible. Is that enough to make me a good fit for you?
It sure is. We'd be happy to take that 4 SPG on. We'll be counting on you now. Couldn't ask for better than a student of Professor Hamilton's.
Thank you. I won't let you down.
Promise me you'll take good care of him, okay? I'll be working around the clock, too.
Promise. Thank you so much.
Time to get down to business.
The ID Special Ops Unit is going to be here this evening. That means we've only got half a day left to do what we want. Once they're here, we're done. We gotta make this time count. It felt to me like Yamaha's work was done after making that AI a success. Sure they didn't just bounce? No, I'm certain they're still in the region. The abnormalities in the orbital net and distribution network are less pronounced than yesterday, but they're still present. Something's still happening, I'm sure of it. Really? Yamaha's research still going on somewhere in the city? Rosette mentioned something earlier that I think will help me.
This might be fundamentally different to what happened in Crossbell, but I still think that is our closest reference point. The orbital network and septium veins were used in the development of highly advanced technology then as well. Basel City also has both, making it the perfect environment to finish what they started.
The orbital network and the septium veins at their disposal. They have access to effectively unlimited resources for their research. If Professor Callahan has reached the heights that the Singularity and Crossbell did... Hey, Link. Seriously, no one can leave frickin' Crossbell alone? And our foes are probably lurking somewhere in the region, finishing what they started. Still a very large area to try and find them in, though. I have to find some way to narrow our search down. You get close enough to the location, the Genesis might react and show us we're on the right track too. It's the damn thing like a metal detector, huh? Suppose we gotta try anything we can at this point. Let's see if there are any more 4SPGs to take care of while we start asking around. No telling where we might find a clue that'll lead us to the truth. I'll help however I can. Wait, should I not be meddling in your other jobs now that I'm a client instead of a guide? Don't be silly, you're one of us now. You're a client, but how about we just treat you more like a temp for now? Okay, that works for me. We're happy to have you with us, even if it means the kid to adult ratio's even out here. Well then, let's get to work. I want to stop by the guild, Vern, Giscard's workshop. Should probably talk to a resident genius professor too. Not like good places to start to me. Oh yeah, Link. Our maid lady over here is actually... She might be full robot, or she's a cyborg? One of the two. She's got at least artificial limbs. I mean, they kind of talk like she might be one of the replicant bots from Reverie, maybe? Yeah, there's nothing. Oh.
Off we go.
Nah, she got blown up trying to protect Catra. So has he finally gotten his frickin' S-Craft? He has not. Oh, hey! Okay, that'll be useful. It's like an offensive variation of her Cobalt Curtain, although it's way more freaking expensive. Still probably be really useful to at least try to survive shit like enemy S-Crafts and the like. What's our side mission? Hidden machines. Failed to mention this earlier, but I have a proposition for all of you. It is something of an extension of Crown Prince Sherid's request, but if you had the time, would you consider taking on the job waiting for you at the park in Newtown? Alrighty. Oh, request from the CID, eh? Intriguing for sure. Wonder what they want to talk to us about. Not gonna say no to a potential rendezvous with Kyla. How about you? Oh, I bet she's just right over here. Ah, so you checked the bulletin board, did you? Me running at 4SPG. Never thought I'd see the day. Second Lieutenant Kyla. Wouldn't have killed you to be more direct instead of going the 4SPG route. So, speaking to Kyla, or am I speaking to the CID? You're sharp. This may seem a bit bureaucratic, but I submitted this request in the CID's stead. It concerned the armed machines that were released in the city during yesterday's attack. We confirmed that around half their numbers were destroyed, while most of the others retreated with Almada. We also received word that 2 high-spec units might still be at large within the city. Oh, lovely. Seriously? We did encounter a few machines fitting that description yesterday. It's like, yeah, police probably had their hands full with them. You need a cleanup crew. But Marduk and the guild don't really tickle your fancy, if I got that right. Exactly. Marduk's involvement was the result of the president's more heavy-handed approach. We're not too fond of that. This is more a matter of professional pride than anything. Special forces are due to arrive in the evening, and they're sure to complicate things. We'd much rather solve this problem ourselves. Oh, you want to load us out to the CID for a day, is that right? Not just the CID, the Principality requested this too, I assume. And whatever the case, we really can't have those things running loose. Makes sense-ish. Out of curiosity, was that Kincaid's idea there? He's pulled together his own task force to address the problem. They're negotiating with the President's office as we speak. At risk of divulging too many details, he's been pushing for a separate division meant specifically for these tasks. Yeah, tracks. Guy's resourceful to a fault. Really is a job for Marduk at the Guild, but I guess the CID doesn't want to swallow its pride. Ain't exactly free, though, is the thing. They got other jobs to do. Yeah, I guess we can look into this on the side. Lay it on me. Man, might find a lead or something. Now, my gratitude, here's what we know about those rogue models. They're probably the same as the models employed by the Vegas Films and Tharbad. Oh, those assholes. Oh, is it the giant samurai bots? And 2 of them at that. You fought them before? They sound like a real hassle. Yep, because they are. But how are they hiding in the city to begin with? They're too big. They got some kind of optical camo or something? Not to our knowledge, the Ixalba has been patrolling and scanning the city from above since yesterday. Marduk has cleared out the smaller units we found, but the 2 large units have yet to be located. Kincaid does have a theory, suspected that they're hiding in plain sight and using some sort of radar jamming device to avoid detection. I do remember hearing about special materials that can absorb or deflect orbital waves, which means we're probably looking for a container made of such material, likely brought into the city recently. Either that or a van big enough to hold them. Probably pretty simple to detect one of those out in anti-radar stuff. No idea whether Armada's driving it around themselves, though, or if they contracted that out to somebody. Think you can look into suspicious containers and transport vehicles for us? We'll focus on the stuff that's on the road. We split up, we should be have this cleared up pretty quickly. Understood, I'll mobilize the local authorities and notify Vern and the Artisans Guild. If either of us make any headway, let's keep each other posted. Thank you very much. What's the move? Hunt down every wayward van in town, we'll be out here all day. True, traffic in and out of the city has closed, but plenty of vehicles remain inside city limits. The main arteries fan out in all sorts of directions. Searching them all would be time-consuming. We got the cops on site, so we can leave the crowd control to them. We just got to pinpoint where the transport is most likely to be. Newtown and the Artisanal District make the most sense to me. I mean, we don't really have any other places for them to be. They got the most traffic, for Aid especially. Like, there's literally no other sections of the town unless you want to count the Institute, but you can't drive up there. You either gotta walk it or you gotta take the air tram. We get lucky or I guess unlucky. In that case, we might fish us up a robot. Roger, so we need to find people who drive stuff a lot. Let's start asking around.
Okay, time to get to work.
There. Oh, Willie, is it? Yeah. He does drive around a lot.
Stay here and relax.
Can we talk?
Sketchy transport vehicle? Let me think about that for a sec. A lot of cars go by, so. I think I mentioned there was something funny this morning. There was, what did you see? The details would be great, no matter how small. I know we got the whole lockdown thing, and it got me thinking about how I wanted to do business today. I figured, you know, people are still hungry, people need to pick me up, so I made my way out here, albeit a little later than usual. This big old transport van comes up and something about it just seems weird. Weird? Were they driving all funny? Opposite, actually, there was this little empty soda can sitting in the road. The transport just ran right over it, like made no attempt to avoid it. The whole van kind of shook a little. Got spooked and bolted out of the way, but the van just drove away like nothing happened. There's that driver, honestly, stone cold. Damn. Nice. That's what I'm thinking, yeah, because then it turned right at the fork in the road ahead. When it did, I heard a thud. I think whatever it was moved or got shuffled around. First I thought maybe it was some machining tool thunking around in there, but you'd think they'd stack them so they don't do that. Well, like before, it just drove off right off without a care in the world. It felt like I was just imagining things. You catch what make the vehicle was? It was a Red Star, big one, probably some delivery company. It didn't have a logo or branding or anything on it. The van was just unmarked, kinda weird. Yeah, that's a bit whack. Thanks a bunch, but it's really some good info. Not to hear it, anything to help. Gotta knows we all need it right now. I heard things are looking up. They said they're gonna open up the roads back up tonight. Just gotta hold out a little longer. We'll find a way. Thank you very much.
Why not stay here and relax?
Sure. Oh.
Off we go. This is the Aerotram, operated by the city of Basel.
Now then.
Let me ask you something.
I know if you've seen a suspicious freight truck. Bit of an odd thing to ask. Well, yes it is. Sorry for just dumping that on. Nah, I'm just giving you guff. Did actually see something like that last night. You did? So what's suspicious about it? Well, the deliveries last night were all way behind schedule because of all the craziness in the city. Eventually got everything sorted out, even with the big old eye in the sky watching us all. So I finally wrapped up my work. It's late at night and I'm tired as hell. I start driving back toward my home on the edge of the city. Waiting at one of the lights, then I see this giant Red Star truck pull up next to me. Had a really weird color scheme to it. Never seen a Red Star paint like that. Had to be from out of town, I figured. But I figured, hey, he's a tired old dog like me driving at ass o'clock. I'll give him away. Look out my window now. I forget what it's saying out loud. Seems ridiculous. Must have been seeing things. Come on, don't. No one's actually driving the vehicle, right? Might not have been seeing things after once you sit. You're still laughing at me, okay? Looked out the window. There was no one behind the wheel. Yeah. What do you mean? Just nobody in the driver's seat at all? They have autonomous robots. Is that really that weird? I suppose you are. Before I could really process it, the light turned green. The truck rolled on away. I had to put my eyes back on the road after that. Never saw the truck again. It only really dawned on me when I got home. The driver was just on the short side. The truck was definitely taller than mine, too. I just couldn't see him. Either that or again, I was tired as all get out. Might have been seeing things. So yeah, that's how it seemed to me at the time, but honestly, it was probably nothing. Moral of the story here is that everybody needs their sleep. You can't go burn the midnight oil just because you can, you know. Lesson learned, yeah? We'll take care of ourselves. Take it easy yourself, yeah. Sounds like the kind of thing a single good night's sleep won't fix. Oh, for sure, so he was sealed off until tonight, so I'm gonna try to take it slow while we got nothing to do. Nice, we got way more clues here than I expected. Two accounts we heard both involved a Red Star transport. Leads me to believe we were dealing with one and only one vehicle. Don't forget out about the whole driverless truck thing. Don't blame the fact that it happened at night turns this whole thing into a bona fide ghost story. Probably the logical explanation though, and I'm sure Katra can provide it. Wait, for real? About technology you have insider knowledge on? If it's utilizing tech that's currently in the R&D phase of development in many countries. Not an automated vehicle that allows a person to go from place to place without lifting a finger because a holocore is doing the driving. The fact that it kept going in spite of the empty soda can makes me strongly suspect it's an empty soda can. Car always wins in an empty soda can type of run over. Why is it? Huh? My suspicions were correct then. Ren told me a little about this before. That's so cool. It also means it wasn't a ghost. I mean, again, they already have their freaking autonomous robots and shit. Why would it be surprised if they had something like that driving the truck? Well, you never know. Maybe there was a driver until a shitty job worked him to death. Now he lives on as the vengeful ghost behind the wheel. That, oh shit, it's right behind you, Farida! Hey, there's nothing there! You should have seen the look on your face. Why are you like this? You want me to stop calling you a kid? Stop acting like one. Back on topic. There's an incident regarding unmanned driving tech. Everyone in the underworld was going on and on about it at the time. Amazed that this thing is driving around the city without causing any problems. Kinda insane. Not too surprised. You can prevent most occupants by connecting to the traffic management system and the info on the city roads. No, you should be state-of-the-art, in fact. I suspect it's the same tech that caused Professor Callahan's downfall. I'm sorry, Katra. Nothing to be sorry for, and I'm all right. Promise. Now, not the time to wallow in sentimentality. So, what's the plan, Van? The AI's functionality and patterns can make it quite difficult to capture. I know, normally I'd be fine with dumping this on the second lieutenant or the cops. But I'm a car lover at heart, and I do not like seeing them be used as vehicles for bringing weapons into the city. This shit is personal. Figures? Well, any bright ideas, Chief? First order of business, seeing how far this AI can really go. Also, I'm gonna bring on some outside help for this gig. What kind of outside help? You have somebody in mind? Yep, I heard they'd be here. Van used his Zypha to get in touch with some familiar faces in Basel, the party that headed to the Motor Pavilion in Newtown where they were waiting.
Now then.
Poke her head in here for whatever the cutscene is. You couldn't have timed your arrival better. Ren, we weren't expecting to find you here. You want something from us? Opposite, I have something for you, a little piece of intel. Do you have to go blabbing to them about it? Hey, don't spoil their fun, Killjoy. Ladies don't like a hard ass. Excuse me? Alright, boys, simmer down. Now's not the time for mouthing off. So, what's the info about? To the surprise of no one, Almada was behind the explosion in Anchorville. Sounds like it's a mess out there right now. Have to work out that Almada corporate help. Yeah, a lot of high-ranking bracers are stuck there right now trying to sort everything out. Honestly, I'd really rather be out there right now, but we're tied up here. Yeah, after yesterday, we're not leaving anytime soon. Indeed, I'm still positive that the attack in Anchorville was just a diversion. Basel has to be their target. In fact, we know a little more about the agents who unleashed the archaisms in the city yesterday. I strongly believe it's the same duo you met in Longport. Them again? Viola and Alexander. They caused a ton of trouble back in Longport, too. That's certainly not good. That said, we shouldn't have to worry about them here now that Marduk is in town. How many men have they got? We talk to just one area or the whole city? They have enough people on the ground to rival a large Jaeger Corps, and with vastly better equipment. Their chief of security in particular, he's a real force of nature. Of course, I imagine you all know that pretty well already. It can seem. Yep, Gramps here described him as one of the strongest Jaegers to walk the earth. It's funny, guy's got this baby face. He doesn't even look 30, but he gives off the vibe like he'd kick your ass into next week. At any rate, the city's in good hands with him patrolling around. Still gotta figure out what Almada's plotting next, though. Speaking of, you confirmed those two you encountered yesterday were connected to the Gardens, correct? Yeah, I said they were overseers. That checks out. They've got 4 units and an overseer in charge of each one. 2 of them seem to be connected to Almada differently, though. Melchior is both an overseer and a high-ranking executive in Almada. This cohort said that she was only a contractor. Talk about complicated. I wonder what the story there is. Not much wiser than you guys there, unfortunately. What we do know is that the most monstrous mafia, most vile assassin ever lived have joined hands, and that ain't good. Indeed, after we have Basil taken care of, we'll need to devise a strategy for dealing with them. Have you managed to learn anything more about what Almada's up to here? Unfortunately not. If anything, we're hoping you might have a lead on where Professor Callahan might be. I wish I did, but I'm not too familiar with the geography of this area. I tried to see if I could find anything on the net, but they cover their tracks, unfortunately. Sorry for coming up empty-handed. Don't worry about it, it really wasn't going to be that easy. Aside from that, my only advice is to keep the Septium veins in mind. They're more relevant than you might think. Septium veins? I recall Rosette mentioning those recently, actually. They do have a tendency to affect the orbital network in particular. At first glance, they appear unrelated. We had no way to prove that they were at all related, till a certain phenomenon, Crossbell, demonstrated that the two can affect each other under the right conditions. This incident here is eerily reminiscent of what happened a year and a half ago. It's just my hunch, though. Well, that does make a lot of sense. Yeah, thanks for the pointer. Well, we're gonna get back to tracking down Callahan. What are you 3 up to? We'll be doing the rounds to keep the city under control. Can't just leave it all to Marduk. Yeah, they're good, don't get me wrong, but they're even shadier than you guys are. I don't trust them. I'll help out too, until there's some other development that demands my attention. I need to keep an eye on all the students as well. We're all waiting here for you, Agnes. Odette and Albert too, don't forget that, okay? I won't, please be careful, Ren. Oh please, this entire area could get smashed to hell and back, and I'd expect Ren to walk out unscathed. Looks like we got... Oh, we're probably going to like the car dealership thing to talk about the... Yep.
No rest for the weary.
What's going on?
Oh, Van... Wait, how are you two here? Want us king to the road chase down an AI intruder, huh? Don't go underestimate them. You really don't know what you're getting into. Neither do I, to be honest. It does sound hard to believe, yeah. Don't really go into too depth on the call, so... How would they get into town if it's on lockdown? And just driving around all by itself? Carrying assault robots inside it too? Yeah, it's pretty far-fetched, but honestly, I'm intrigued. We're ready to take pride in our skills. Not about to let some beep-boop bastard one-up me. Well, being an AI, I can process things much faster than you. What a plan to catch it, it would probably outmaneuver you. No sweat, we'll show that bucket of bolts what real people can do. So what's the plan, Van? Well, here's what I'm thinking. We get my truck and your 2 cars. An Alliance 3-prong attack to the group using a map of Basil's Road for references. Make sure to not overlook the robots themselves and make combat preparations as well. Oh god, these 2 are low on CP.
I'm full. I'm full. That was pretty filling. I'm
There
full.
we go. Yo, we're all set here. Got our cars ready to go. Want to get the show on the road? Yeah, we're fine. Let's hit the road. You got a beat on the transport, Catra? Yes, I pinged them on the traffic network. They're patrolling the streets in a specific pattern. They're due to come by here in around 20 minutes. Really is nobody behind the wheel. And the glass too. They got this shit figured out. Prancer's probably optimized his driving style to evade pursuers. Are you sure you can handle it? Safety first, remember. Don't overextend. Best of luck. Damn, wish we could take me for a ride like that. Really is her uncle's niece. They're keeping clear of other cars. So far, so good. How's the traffic looking? No congestion as far as I can tell if we can get it cornered. We got it! Perfect. Get the CID, the basic police, and the traffic guys. This is Catra. Invoke emergency authority. Request a temporary road closure. Looks like he gave up. Machines can't even do that. I don't know. Perhaps it simply wasn't programmed to handle these sort of situations. It ain't that easy. Machines are booting up. Junifer, Graham, get back! Right, so what's carrying those things? These warrior models? See what you meant? They're from Marduk, no doubt. Yeah, these are the ones from Vegas Films, alright. 2 at once gonna be tough. Be careful, guys. On the flip side, we know how they work. Let's send them to the scrapyard where they belong. Their joints are their weak points, according to Rosette. Focus on those. Let's clean them up before word gets on the street.
Time for you to focus. Dispatching shield.
A chance!
Okay. God. Catra's already getting his ass beat, looks like.
This'll hurt.
Over here! All for you! All you on, yes!
Breath of life. Innocent heal.
Thanks, I'll take that. Go time!
Now's a good time to boost.
Send you flying!
Here's our chance. This'll do the trick.
Now's your chance to boost.
Oh, the range on that is tiny as hell.
Let's party!
Damn it. I hear the shield definitely needs to go on Van, but you know.
It's working.
Transmitting code.
For the damage up.
Go time!
Activating
Blink
skill.
and you'll miss it. Soar for me!
Boost gauge limit crushed.
A chance!
Damn. Oh. Okay, they got way less HP than I thought they would.
Keep your guard up.
This'll hurt. Here goes.
Brace yourself! Vandalize! Raid!
Activating skill. Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
That worked. We got him! Woohoo! Oh man, that was like a movie shot. That all you got? That felt much easier than the one we took down in Tharbad. Rosette's info really came in handy there. How often do you go around fighting things like that? I mean, ain't like we want to, just sorta happens. Now let's figure out how to shut off that auto drive thingy. Right, I'll get to work on... Huh? Are you shitting me? Get back! Look out! Get away from that thing! Third one? Seriously? That's a way for us to let our guard down. Now hold it off. You guys get back up. Guild, Marduk, whoever, I don't care. Van, don't. What are you? What's inside her purse? Don't be hero, dipshit. That's serious. No need. Backup has arrived. Kyla and...
You let your guard down.
Shit, close your eyes. Optical weapon? That's his Buster Lance. He showed me it back home once. Well, I see how you earned your title, Compson. You had the measure of the situation from the very start, didn't you?
This was nothing more than our response as a part of crisis management. Our firm's concierge has previously analyzed the situation. I will leave the rest to the CID and the local police, as well as them. Farewell.
Kasim. That attack was incredible. It took out the robot in one fell swoop. Right for the joints too, just like she said. Didn't look like that's what he shot to me. Looked like he barely lifted a... he shot a cannon. Oh, this is Marduk's ace we're talking about. That's just what he does. But hey, all well's that ends well, right? Still got the credit for it. That in and of itself is aggravating, but I'm in no position to complain. At any rate, thank you for completing my request. Given you did hunt down 3 units instead of 2, your reward will be adjusted accordingly. Much thanks to you two as well. We didn't do that much. I'm just glad I got to have a good race. Talk about stealing the spotlight. What are we, chopped liver? Yeah, I've still got a long way to go before I can rival my brother. I'm just glad we put a stop to those robots for good, even if it wasn't all us. Yeah, you have my thanks as well. Who knows what damage they could have caused if left unchecked. Don't sell yourself short, bud. You helped a bunch too. Plenty more where that came from. Let's keep them on their toes. Right, of course. Some fiddling, Katra managed to decouple the auto-drive unit from the transport vehicle. After local authorities conducted their own investigation, the traffic restrictions were lifted and all was back to normal.
That's one job behind us.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Yeah, exactly. He blasted a hole in it with the biggest gat he could find.
Let's get going.
Might as well stop by the inn, get rested up. He basically used a giant-ass rail cannon.
Those are impressive results. Then I'll update your rank.
Rank B.
Got it.
March driver. That one do. Here we go. It's got an S rank spell on it. Oh hey, that one basically has all of the B rank spells on it. Huh. I'm kind of tempted to give Anya's that, although that would take away all of her heals, and we would have to apply them to the empty slots. Huh. But that one definitely fits for Van. Wait, that's not the door. Get another look. Comb real thorough this time. Yes, Chief. Something wrong? Anything we can help with? I wish it was that simple. Nope, ain't nothing you folks can help with. Guess it wouldn't hurt to fill you in, though. What parts for the weapon prototype went missing? Yep, found it out when we were looking into Callahan's disappearance. Most of the parts are still... The boss of the chapter's gonna be a goddamn Calvardian Panzer Soldat. I mean, in the intro, movie for the game, it does show the Grendel ripping one of those apart. It also showed Van having a one-on-one duel with Kashim, so that's going to be happening too. Most of the parts are still there. It's not like the whole thing up and vanished, but there's little bits and pieces of our inventory missing. Our older sheet don't add up. We haven't been able to find the missing parts anywhere. Not just a few of them either. We're missing huge chunks of inventory. Too much stuff to count. Now that's a bit alarming. You're talking about that weapon you showed us earlier, right? Yeah, it definitely ain't good, and you're right. Do you know how we could help with that? Smells like an inside job to me. No way the world-famous Guestguard Workshop just loses track of inventory like that. Damn straight, a lot of us here know about the weapon, but it's still a highly confidential project. Taking extra steps to make sure nothing gets out. And all the times this had to happen right after I went and mouthed off a Townsend. Shameful, I tell ya. You ordered parts online, didn't you? Remember you showing me how the system worked. Do you think the inventory shortfall might be related to the network problems that the city's having? I actually suggest the same thing. It's not entirely off the table, no. I just like to think that we were being more careful than that. How could we not be, given everything going on? That's understandable, yeah. I find it hard to believe it was just an accident with how careful everyone's been. This feels premeditated. Yeah, with all the weird shit going on, it's hard to chalk anything up to coincidence right now. Just so much going on. We'll keep an eye out for any leads about your parts, though. Thanks. Man, I'm sorry, folks. You got enough on your plate without us and our stupid supply hiccups. Still trying to find Callahan, but we haven't got any good leads yet. Best guess is that he's holed up off the beaten path. Might have holed himself up somewhere on purpose, even. Does sound like a good... I mean... Okay, you're talking about a computer program here. You're not talking about someone with a physical presence, you know? I mean, yeah, he would, need to be in some kind of hardware that would support it, but still... Now, if you learn anything, let us know.
Ridiculous.
Oh, there he is! Thought we didn't have to go on a wild goose chase to find you today. As if it isn't the Spriggan, you look like you have something more to discuss with me. Damn right we do. Imagine you're already privy to the situation, so we don't need to bring you up to speed. Right now we're trying to get everything under control ourselves before the government intervenes any further. As we want to ask you about me, what exactly do I have to do with all this? And I will admit my curiosity is piqued by the developments here. Marduk is an interesting wrinkle in the story as our Professor Callahan's, shall we say, inadvisable efforts. I do plan to stay and watch how this all pans out, but as I said yesterday, can you at least let me finish before dismissing me? And I've had to face a lot of hard truths over the past few days, made to realize how lacking I am and how much I still have to learn. I know that's impossible to rectify all of that overnight, but there's still things I want to protect no matter the cost. All I want is for your feedback on a hypothesis of mine. Not for any more of your help than that. Go on. Professor Callahan all but lives on the network now, but that goal of his contradicts the actions he took. One thing doesn't add up to me. Why did he simply let the Mafia destroy the Aurora? That's a good question. I agree, that is an obvious contradiction. If they intend to use weapons of mass destruction, they might figure out how to invent and produce them. They simply don't exist yet. Professor Callahan's AI only solves one part of the problem. Even with functional blueprints, there are no means to produce them. The AI is essentially in their research efforts. It holds more computational power than any other machine in Basel. Does it? I mean, it might be smart, but that doesn't suddenly make a processor move faster, you know? And if they no longer have it, that begs another question. How will they produce these nuclear weapons without the means to invent them? An astute observation. Can't say no, can ya? Something tells me you want to help him out all along in spite of your crotchety old man act. I'm simply giving him the feedback he requested. It'll be up to him to prove this theory, so, though, judging from what I've heard so far, he'll find the answer soon enough. Yang, you are correct. People do not grow and change overnight, but having watched you, I can see how you've matured over the years. I look forward to seeing how you grow into a well-rounded scientist just as Professor Hamilton did. Thank you, I will. He really is like a brother to you, huh? More helpful than he wants to admit. Curious where he's going after he leaves Basel, but I guess that ain't my business. I agree. Besides, it's not our place to tell him how to live his life. We need to focus on our own work right now. You're right. Yeah, a lot of info to work with now. Yeah, but I can't wrap my head around how it all fits together. Maybe talking it out will help. Is there a place we can chat in private? We can always head back to the inn. Actually, how about you all come to my place? You won't have to worry about people listening in there. Oh no, we could impose on you like that. I really don't mind, neither would Professor Hamilton. It's her house, but I'm the only one who lives there right now. She'll take you up on your offer. Kinda curious to see the home of one of Epstein's 3 disciples. Oh, I wouldn't expect too much, just a normal family home. Anyway, we can head over there whenever you'd like. Yeah, it's up this way. The FC's chocolate in his universe too? This is a cinnamon coffee, huh? Kinda has a different fragrance to it, but it's not bad. Professor's a big fan of it, so I've had it a lot. I've heard it's pretty popular over in the Central East. Yeah, I drank it a lot back at home, always with milk though. I can see myself getting addicted to this fragrance. Pairs perfectly with the chocolate too. We've got ourselves a little slice of heaven here. Oh, someone put a sock in this guy already. You're a big fan of sweets, huh? You seemed like the seem to like the Engadin too. He can't help himself, I'm afraid. Feels so strange to have this place be so lively again. I've been the only one here for so long now. Yang and Essie are so busy with their work that they can only afford to drop by once every blue moon these days. That's too bad. So, you were still really young when you were adopted by the professor? That's right, though I'd rather skip how it came about. Even though we're not related by blood, she's treating me like a real grandchild. Since I started taking interest in technology and absorbing anything I could, she would always find time in her busy schedule to teach me. After that, I started visiting the observatory a lot because that was where she did her research. Interest in astronomy then led to Yang and Essie teaching me all kinds of things along with her. I was a complete nobody, yet they chose to make me part of their family. They seem like absolutely lovely people. I can see why you're so desperate to protect everything they left behind in their absence. But I failed. The Aurora was destroyed, Rosette suffered just to keep me safe. I don't know how I'm going to be able to face the professor when she comes home. Like Rosette said, there's a lot of people around you who love you. Might be a good time to learn to lean on them a little more. You're not alone, Quatra. Rough. Yeah, I'm going to realize that too. I had learned that lesson when we all came together to finish Theo and Zeros, but apparently I was a few steps away. I could never have done that on my own. To Grand's help, Young and Essie's too. Even Professor Callahan played a pivotal role in getting the job done. Really? Professor Callahan helped make your orbital drones? I remember hearing that he used to stop by here despite being Hamilton's rival, but still hard to imagine. You only know him as he is now, but like I said yesterday, he wasn't always like that. He was a leading figure in the field of engineering science. He even designed a whole lot of the current Republican Army's weaponry. We know. You won't stop whenever you mention what he's done. It's always he designed a lot of the current Republican Army's weaponry. Like whenever his title gets brought up, that has to follow. He used to be something of a rival to Professor Hamilton and us, but both sides fully respected one another, and it took it as a way for all of us to grow. It's because Professor Callahan and Professor Hamilton joined forces that they were able to create the Aurora too. Actually, what is it? Why did he run off? I found it! That looks a lot like the Aurora. Not exactly the same, but pretty damn close. Actually, isn't Aurora units like the supercomputers that are in the Metroid universe too? Like, those were the big things in Metroid Prime, as I recall. Or 3. Yeah, not exactly the same, but pretty damn close. It is. It's part of another idea that was considered during the planning stage for the Aurora. Be one half of a twin core system that was modeled after the left and right sides of the human brain. Two systems would perform totally different calculations in tandem with one another, much like our brains do. The end budgetary constraints meant that only the Aurora was completed, but a prototype version of the other system was made. So then there's effectively a prototype of the central computer from yesterday out there somewhere. I didn't think it was weird that they destroyed the Aurora considering their end game, but if Professor Callahan was one of the developers behind the whole project, makes sense if he gave him the prototype too. If we assume that is the case, that'll significantly help in narrowing down where it could be now. Could you give me a hand finding the other documents we have on it here? Of course. Just tell us what to do. I guess I can put the work in. But if you can't pinpoint where the thing is after we find all the stuff you want, we're gonna force you to run butt naked through Basel. Yeah, whatever. Yes, I need you to find a map of the Septian veins in the area. He sure picked himself up fast. He's a hell of a lot more grown up than you are, that's for sure. Port Abandoned Factory. I think that's our place. That's the place where a lot of research leading to the last generation of gunships was done, right? They were sealed off a while ago because it was so worn down. Why would it be so worn down already? They just said that it was recently in use for weapons development. Why would they just shut the place down all of a sudden? Doesn't seem like they ran out of money. What? I'd say the odds are about 87%, no, 90%. Try taking the waveforms of the distortion in the orbital and energy supply networks and combining them with the map of the Septian veins. The only place that matches that data is big and quiet enough to hide a device of the Aurora's size, and still close enough to Basel to interfere with the orbital network. Nowhere else is as good a match as this. And some confidence. I don't think it's misplaced. This area matches everything we know so far. Abandoned factory, far from civilization, seems like the perfect place for Armada to use as a hideout. What are you doing? Congratulating you on a job well done. I'm sure even that genius professor would be impressed by your efforts here. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Just a guess right now. We won't know for sure until we make our way over there. No, came this far. Time to finish this leg of the race. Agreed, it's 2 p.m. already, so we don't have much time. I think we should let Ren, the guild, and the CID know where we're going. The abandoned road leading to the factory is on the bottom level of Newtown, on the other side of the locked gate. My certification card will get us through. I'm ready to leave as soon as you all are. Gotta head on over there as soon as we're ready then. And Ren, the guild, and the CID that they were going to make their way to the Ort abandoned road. Actually, before we go, I just had a thought. I haven't actually, taken a look at
Off we go.
Katra's stuff. And if he's gonna be our barrier user, probably make sure he has,
know what
some
you
decent
want?
stuff on him, right? Yeah. Damn, Van has way higher defense than everybody else. He's got almost 200 more than Katra. What the heck? One of these for Aaron at least then. Did we? Oh, I didn't actually. Probably do that for Aaron and for Van. Yeah, we don't really get much arts out of that.
I hope to see you again.
Let's see, anything else? Let's see, I think this is the shop that sells food stuff, right?
Hello.
Here we go. With how our stuff is, figure we should probably try to make some more Van's parfaits.
Thanks for shopping.
Oh yeah, also unlocking slots.
Hello there.
Done. that is the most expensive one, but it's probably the most important one for him since he's more caster. And that's the, you know, casting boosting line. Grab him that. Oh, and let's see. Let's actually give him Quartet then. He's got a little bit of everything for his casting abilities. So give him Tira. Mobius is a good one since that gathers enemies up for us. You give him this so that he has an 8+ move. Love the Earth one. I guess we'll go regular Excalibur. We haven't seen that one yet. Oh, no, wait. AoE is actually pretty bad. I just realized. Alright. Let that be his setup for now. Oh, yeah. There, so we can at least heal himself. Do we have enough to actually open up any more slots? Oh, hey, Van can get one. He needs one more, and he's... Oh god, it's 1,000 of each, basically.
See you again.
Okay... Oh, okay, we leave from down there.
Let's get
we go
going.
back to the inn to see about doing some cooking. Beast essence that it's holding you back from making too many more.
And done. Dig in.
Fortunately, we're going into a dungeon, so we don't need to worry too much about just, you know...
On my way!
Needing a bunch of CP right away.
Why not stay here and relax?
No rest for the weary.
Man, this place looks old. Do you think those airship parts lying around? Covered in moss too. Looks like this road really hasn't been used in quite some time. This isn't really an area I come to. Geological surveys have confirmed that there is a large septium vein running under here, though. Look at this! Tire tracks from a big truck, huh? They look pretty fresh. Must have been carrying something real heavy. Hey, oh! We're on the right track then. Has to be resonating with the green genesis we saw. Alright, time to get this over with before the CID and the guild make this their stomping ground. Right, we need to hit them while they're off their guard.
I'm not going to do anything reckless anymore. So come on, you two. While the professor's away, it falls on us to... No, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to protect what I hold dear. And with everyone's help, too.
Both the engineering skills and mental development of Katra have reached the required parameters, unlocking the S-Class offensive program, Dagama Driver.
Is it a technique that helps you two move at high speed while in sync? And the professor told me that Yang and the others helped her develop this a while back. Kinda neat that they're designed to unlock new functions as their user grows. I agree, it's really cool. Don't get how it works, but yeah, it is awesome. You know, the way out here they're still supporting you, that must feel nice. Yeah, it does. Now, thanks to them, I'll be able to contribute even more in battle. Let's get going. The abandoned factory should be just ahead. So now he gets his S-Craft? Yep. It's a line. It's a line with freeze. His TO is starting to show. Oh my gosh, it's the flying cats.
Get to work.
Don't forget about your charge attack!
Well, that went down fast.
Assault complete. Collecting data now.
That's a mean-ass looking bear. Oh, come on! I was behind it.
Time for shards. Attacking target.
Where the hitbox for some of these is ass.
Now's a good time to boost.
3,000, huh?
Have some more. Here's our chance.
Displaying enemy stats.
Oh,
Now's your
hey,
chance to
we
boost.
got the high elements in play here.
Activating skill.
Too slow. A chance.
Activating skill.
Too slow. All you on, yes. Have some more.
Sucker. That's what you get.
You sure settled that score, Aaron.
Oh, there's a couple of chests around here.
I'll take it from here.
Engaging enemy.
Let's keep moving ahead.
That was a weird attack. She's still now.
Battle done. Assembling data. You've got a charge attack ready to go.
Here goes.
Combat over. Processing data.
Oh, you a big boy.
That hunk of junk supposed to be an airship? Must be damn ancient.
Ancient history, more like. This type's been all but replaced by newer models.
Get ready. This enemy's tough.
Entering battle. Attacking target.
God,
Displaying enemy
38,000
stats.
HP,
Now's a
sweet
good time
Jesus.
to boost. Activating
Oh,
skill.
everyone's back up to 260. Alright.
Activating skill.
A chance.
That one seems to do more damage than the
Here's our
Lancer move that I got on Van.
Now's your chance to boost. So activating skill.
Too slow.
A chance.
Have some more.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
That was amazing, Aaron.
For some good XP at least. Ooh. Oh wait, oh god, yeah,
Switching to maintenance
he already
mode.
has a cast
That's a
too,
single
I
element
guess.
slot.
Yeah. Well, made avenging arts doesn't really sound all that good.
A new skill I see.
Oh, that makes it less likely for him to be targeted. Ocean wind. Oh yeah, that's right. I put this on Rosette. She has the was curious about Arc Feather, but we haven't actually gotten to see it yet. And again, I could probably try to like get that onto oh brain, why? I could get that onto to Anya's, since I do cast a lot with her. What element do I want to focus on with him? Got that on Van. Hold on, Aaron. Oh god. That one sounds more up Van's alley than him.
A new skill I see.
I have a fire I can give him. We can at least get
Skill
flare
set
boost.
updated.
Since I did give him Regis Caliber.
That's a single element slot.
Oh, Earth only. Well, I guess the EP one would be a good one for him.
A new skill I see.
Yoink that from Rosette. He's got both casts we can get on him at the moment. He's got Mystic Start.
Skill set updated.
Just having some Earth for Guardians, a good idea.
A new skill I see. Adjustment complete.
Bit more Mirage. There we go. Pop the EP cut back on from like here. Okay, enough messing around with that. We got stuff
It's
to
like
do.
the gang's all here.
Could use a charge attack, you know.
Here it comes. You're exposed.
Oh, there was another guy over there. Oh, really? You're out of range.
A chance. Activating skill. There we go.
Nice. That went great.
Pretty hot shit, Van.
I'm going. Thanks as always, Fio.
This charge feels weird.
Well then, away we go. Here goes.
We're not done yet.
Assault complete. Collecting data now.
Well, they saw the enemies along here, the easy handle and a couple of swipes type enemies. And it just makes running down here easy. Huh.
Assault complete.
Collecting
like a nice data
chest.
now.
Always appreciated.
Could use a charge attack.
Won't take long. Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
You sure settled that score, Aaron.
Here goes. There, I'm on it. Huh?
This is it. Activate shards. I've got.
You've got a charge attack ready to go. Battle done. Assembling data.
Really?
Here goes.
This is it. Activate shards.
Activating skill.
Too slow.
Oh my.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional, Van.
Oh, that's a dead end. All right.
Brace yourself. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Gotcha. The star.
Come on.
Enemy stunned. Time for shards.
Won't take long.
Now's a good time to boost.
Sucker. You've got this, Agnes.
Activating skill.
Have some more. Gotcha. Go,
This'll do the trick.
Now's your chance to boost.
So he basically has Agnes's big A. Okay, how much CP does this heal?
Thanks, pal.
I'll take
30.
that.
Okay, that's good to know.
Activating skill.
Have some more. A chance.
Use a sharp to get the upper hand.
Just gonna casually just colony drop an enemy.
That's how it goes.
I'm just getting warmed like up. some good loot.
I won't stop here.
Yeah. Got a ways to go.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Take that, you ass.
Let's get to
Attacking
work.
target.
Here's a little more.
A chance.
There. A chance.
Is he tossing grenades?
Yeah. There.
Too slow.
It should be safe for now.
Nice job, Agnes.
Could use a charge attack, you know.
Oh, that was easy.
Assault complete. Collecting data now. Attacking target. Now's a good time to boost. Activating skill.
Triple kill.
Huh, looks like a chest.
That's what you get.
You sure settled that score, Aaron.
Take that, you ass. Not done yet.
We're not done yet. We need to be cautious.
I've got this.
Here goes.
Take this.
Oh. And don't want to get anywhere near that.
Take this. Take this.
you on, yes.
Yeah, that's that, like, when an enemy is stunned, boost damage effect going for Van there. That was some big deeps on just a normal hit.
Activating the skill.
Have some more.
Here's our chance.
Now's your chance to activating skill. There we go.
Bam!
There we go.
I think I've grown a little.
Oh, whoops. Go back for that chest.
Don't forget about your charge attack. Enemy suppressed. Nice work.
Oh, he's used more MP heals, right?
Let's get to work.
Don't forget about your charge attack.
Take the stun. Won't take long. Take that, you ass.
Now's a good time to boost. Activating skill.
Getting boosted with an SCLM and can hit all three. Oh, and he also got Executioner out there.
Have some more.
Catch Now's your chance to boost.
Too slow.
Bam!
Activating skill. Now. Give them your all.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You're a true professional, Van.
Getting a level on everybody, and now the XP gains are way less than they were earlier. This is a side road.
Watch out! That enemy looks strong. I'm on it.
Could use a charge attack, you know.
Here goes.
Come on!
Stay calm and work through it. Here goes.
Gotcha. Stun.
Launching ambush. Use a shard boost to get the upper hand.
This'll hurt.
Give it your all.
It's over.
See if we can
All you
kill
want, yes.
one before they actually start getting turns.
Make it count.
Now's a good time to boost. Activating skill.
Here's our chance.
This'll do the trick.
Now's your chance to boost.
Initializing dry.
You got this, Anya. A chance.
Use a shard boost to get the upper hand. Activating skill.
There we go.
There.
Here goes. Activating skill.
Here's a little more.
There.
Ain't their turn yet.
Here's our chance.
Activating skill. There we go.
Nice. Got them all without them getting a turn.
These
Okay,
figures
there's
look
some
excellent.
You
XP.
kicked some real tail, Catra.
I did get a triple
Engaging enemy.
static bonus there.
Show 'em what you're really capable of.
The stun. Won't take long.
Activating skill.
You got this, Anya. Too slow.
Here's our chance.
Yeah. Too slow.
Oh, these figures look excellent.
That was flawless, Katja.
Take that, you ass. Close in and kick some ass. Won't take long.
Activating skill. Activating skill.
Nice.
A chance!
Have some more!
I can live with this.
Nice job, Agnes.
Probably be able to get at least another level before
Looks like
we
I'm
get
getting
to
it all
boss.
here.
Wow.
Could use a charge attack.
There's so many of them. Look out!
This'll hurt.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
I'll dice you up!
Damn,
All
5
you on,
k
yes.
damage on the bear. Of course, there's one back there that hasn't taken any shots at all.
Have some more!
Now's a good time to boost.
Eat this,
Activating
sucker.
skill.
Have some of this! Here's our chance! Yeah! Too slow! Bam!
Use a sharp skill.
There!
A chance! Excuse me! Let's go down! We can win right now!
And with that, you don't get a turn.
Have some more!
Who even counts the turn there for 7 rush?
Wow. What'd you expect?
Oh, right too. Oh, there's probably gonna be a Ven fight in there,
I've
isn't
got
there?
this! I'm
Looks
on
like the gang's all here.
Gotcha!
Let's get to work.
Take this!
Too slow! Here's our chance! Yeah! Yeah!
Have some more!
Nice. Moving on up.
I did it!
How long has this place been abandoned? It can't have been more than like 2 years. Would this much vegetation really grow on the place by this point? Well, sure is an abandoned factory, alright. Yeah, it looks really old. Acting even more strongly than before. Must mean the other Genesis being used as we speak. Which, from all we know about the professor's research, means we need to hurry. Right, let's find a way to infiltrate the building. This place is oddly straightforward, it looks like.
Let's get to work!
Don't forget about your charge attack!
It's done! Down!
Attacking target. Now's a good time to boost.
Blazing blast! Keep moving, Van!
Use a sharp boost to get the upper
Too
hand!
slow!
Give them your all!
Oh, nice, got both of them.
You picked the wrong guy.
Like some good loot. Pretty hot shit, Van.
Pretty good accessory.
Get to work!
Could use a charge attack now.
Won't take long.
Activating skill.
Keep moving, Van! Gotcha!
Activating skill!
I was about to say, come on. Should be almost dead.
Activating skill.
Here's a little more. I leveled up.
That looks like a nice chest.
Attacking target. Activating skill.
Have some more.
Activating
Okay, I
skill.
was about to say, come on.
You got this, Agnes.
Activating skill.
Oh, damn it.
Ketra!
It's had to miss, didn't you, Agnes?
Too slow. A chance.
There we go.
Kind of surprised we haven't found some way to like increase the
You're a true
initial
professional
boost
there.
gauge from like 3 to 4 or something at this point. I know that's S-crafts are supposed to, you know, increase the boost gauge too. I don't know, it just feels weird that we haven't had some form of upgrade for it.
Entering battle. Could use a charge attack, you know.
Won't take long.
Now activating skill.
Blazing blast. Get going, kiddo.
Now's your chance to boost.
Too slow. On yes. Too slow.
Activating skill.
Here's a little more.
Nice. That went great.
You did great, Van.
Always Sandy.
Engaging enemy.
Could use a charge attack, you know.
Won't take long.
Activating skill.
Have some more.
Great, we got a big boy.
Watch what you get.
That enemy looks
That
strong.
wasn't half bad, Aaron.
I'll take it.
Now, let's finish the job.
No, I was hoping to be for this part.
Here goes.
Take this, son. Take this.
Could have done a couple extra hits in there.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
God, almost 40k.
This'll hurt.
Keep moving, Van. I'll dice you up. Go, Ketra.
Now's your activating
Oh,
skill.
whoops.
On yes.
Activating skill.
Here's a little more.
Have some more. Keep moving, Van. Gotcha. It's go time. There.
Make it count, Aaron.
That's what you get.
You sure settled that score, Aaron.
Ooh. Just happy to get some more Zerum powder. Oh god, it's another one over there.
That looks like a nice chest.
She got 3. Well, looks like there's 4 encounters left.
Locked. We can't get in this
Nice, it's
way.
locked. Well, we ain't got time to
Then let's find another
go
way.
back to look for the key.
Theo,
I have to
we'll
find
need your
another way
assistance.
through. I kind of find it hard to
Understood.
believe we can't just break it down.
Begin engagement. Brace yourself.
Gotcha. Son.
Good chance to deploy shards.
I've got it.
Could use a charge attack, you know. Attacking target. Now's a good activating skill.
Have some more.
Here's our chance.
Displaying enemy stats. Now's your chance to boost.
Sucker. A chance. Gotcha.
All you on yes.
Here's a little more.
Yeah.
I can live with this.
That was nothing to sneeze at, on yes.
Let's get to work.
Could use a charge attack, you know.
Here goes.
Not yet.
Did the thing actually try to, like, smack me with, like, the radar dish thing it's got on top of it? The heck? Looks like we got all the chests here.
Aha! I believe we found our way in. Shall we?
Gotcha!
Don't have to ask me twice.
Let's get to work!
Show us what you're really capable of.
Take this! Take this! Take this done! Now, let's finish the job! Take this! It's done!
This'll hurt.
Activating skill.
It's over!
Activating skill.
Triple kill.
Nice. That went great.
You're a true professional, Van.
It's done!
This is it. Close in and kick some ass.
Take this! Gotcha!
Nice. That went great.
Pretty hot shit, Van.
Gotcha!
We can win right now.
Yeah,
Come
you
back
need,
when you're
need to go
stronger.
into command mode. Nope.
Rest point found.
Not the pre-boss fight, healing
That hits the
station.
spot.
I don't think we've saved it all today.
Oh, look! There it is!
So that's gotta be the prototype terminal we came looking for.
That's right. The one that would have formed part of the twin core system. It's presumably been connected directly to the septium vein, granting it the ability to pull resources from all over the region. I doubt even cutting it off from the net would stop what's already begun. I can't believe he made such a system.
It does sound like it wasn't easy, that's for sure. My man poured a lot of sweat and blood into this. Color me impressed you managed to find this place. That's some excellent sleuthing, Arkwright Solutions.
I am also rather impressed that you did so without your Marduk concierge.
Nothing to it. We could smell the stench of your filthy scheme from 1,000 Selge away.
Besides, we didn't do it without Reset. She's right here with us, in spirit.
I did not intend for my statement to cause offense.
Still, this development wasn't exactly in the cards. What are your thoughts, Professor?
A most tedious turn of events indeed. Why must you insist upon hindering my research? No, I know the answer. You simply cannot stand the fact that I'm about to surpass your dear teacher's achievements. But the completion of this most supreme formula is nigh. My grand ambition realized, humanity will leap forward into a new future. I will thank you not to interfere.
Oh, Professor.
We're up against a super advanced AI that replicates one of the greatest minds in the country. Now that he's not held back by his body, he doesn't even need to rest. He can work at full capacity at all times. This might be worse than that computer from 1.5 years ago. At least that one didn't have a genius's brain in it.
Really? Really? You're gonna claim goddamn Elysium is worse than this jackass? Really?
And all of this is made possible by that green Genesis. All of this to try and create weapons of pure evil.
Dear, oh dear, young lady. Do try and see the big picture here. Military research has been a force that drives scientific development and civilization advancement since the dawn of its time. Our orbital communications technology and the airships we rely on are both fine examples of that. Oh, the nuclear weapons I seek to create will one day help bring about peace. Both is part of a larger puzzle in creating energy sources far more efficient than modern orbital energy. and as a true deterrent to erase war for good. None would dare be the first to pull the trigger when every country has nuclear weapons.
Yep. He's sure as hell gone off the rails.
Even if all that happens, all you're gonna spread across the world is fear. That ultimate weapon created in Crossbell a year and a half ago was built on the same logic. So if that reasoning had anything to it, why didn't that pave the way to peace first?
Don't compare my most noble research to that product of mere coincidence.
Please stop, Professor. We've heard enough. There are lines no researcher or engineer should cross. Human experimentation, biological weapons, brainwashing and mind control, gene editing. Manipulating the atomic structure of matter through fusion reactions risks creating energy beyond our control. We already have a stable energy source in the form of orbital energy. There's no need to dabble with something so risky. That was why the Institute decided to ban researching it. And other colleagues in workshops abroad followed suit. How could you do this when you are the one who taught me all of that?
All pretty words, but a desire to taste the forbidden fruit is what makes us human, is it not? The magicians of the Dark Ages didn't let taboos get in their way. Going back further, you even have events like the Great Collapse painting how wild the times were. Tell me, is it fun forcing your own sense of morality upon everyone else?
You're twisting my words. It's true that science and engineering are about learning to understand the laws that govern this world. But our goal is to do that as the humans we are at our core. We don't achieve anything by casting aside our humanity, the relationships we've made, the society we've built. If we do that, then the entire foundation that inspires our search crumbles. That's why we have to draw a line in the sand. It's the only thing standing between the noble ambitions of those in our field and the heinous abyss that awaits those who cross it.
Those were Professor Hamilton's. What idiocy. Your reasoning is as naive as hers.
If you really think so little of Catra, why did you call him?
I'm so sorry. I screwed up. Please, stop this. They want my...
Just before becoming an AI, you were filled with regret, weren't you? You wished you'd never gotten involved with the Mafia and been compelled to cross a line no human should. After so much mental anguish, you regained your senses and realized just how far you'd gone. You tried to fight back against them, didn't you?
What nonsense is... I would never...
That call does make a lot more sense when viewed in that light. But there was no resisting this, and the conversion went ahead anyway, leaving only an empty vessel behind. I ain't got a clue if you even remember your last words after what happened to you. But if you're a recreation of the real Professor Callahan, surely you can at least understand them. I can't imagine someone so beloved by many, who even rivaled Professor Hamilton, couldn't.
Man, Anya...
Are you done? This is getting rather tedious. Congrats on spouting baseless speculation to the last word, all without a shred of hard evidence to back it up. It's going to take a lot more than that to sway someone who cast aside the very shackles of mortality. Though, it's no skin off my back if you decide to just throw up your hands and give up now. If you no longer care about the government casting you aside, or getting revenge on that impertinent Professor Cronkite, or achieving the ultimate honor of surpassing the likes of LaToya Hamilton, of Claude Epstein even. If you're set on forgetting it all, of rendering all your effort, sacrifice, and humiliation for nothing, I won't stop you.
You must be joking, Melchior. My resolve will never falter. Not when the answer I have dreamed of for so long is close at hand. No, I would damn myself before I ever thought to back down. I will not let all I've suffered be for naught.
We almost got through to him.
That's fine. Just means we're doing this the hard way.
At the very least, we need to get that evil imp out of his ear.
Yeah, then we might finally be able to have a proper talk with the guy.
I'm surprised no one's brought up the fact that, yo, dumbass, you're making nukes for the goddamn mafia. Exactly what do you expect to happen after all that?
Think I'll break out the big guns. I wouldn't want to disappoint.
Then I will release my first limiter as well. Ishtanti, engage Dominatus mode.
It doubled its wings from 2 to 4.
Sure bodes well for us.
Well, we ain't turning back now. Time to settle the score.
Right. For reset 2.
With me, Theo, Zeros. We're gonna put a stop to all this.
Understood, Katra.
Time for you to focus.
Now, leap into my loving embrace.
Engaging Dominatus mode. I cannot guarantee you will live. Heavenly Rondo.
Do we always have to start off every fight getting fucked because we can't move? And they always start with a big ass AoE?
Here it goes! Here it goes!
Do this so that we get the extra boost to
Energy
actually
output at max activating
Blink and you'll miss it! Soar for me!
Boost gauge limit crushed.
This'll
Keep
hurt.
in mind how much damage that does.
Keep moving, Van!
Over here! All fingers! All you on, yes!
Random light. Innocent heal.
Thanks, I'll take that.
Ketra.
Let's party!
Lapis code. Activate! Just for you.
Dispatching shield.
Dispatching shield.
My move now.
Alrighty then.
Here goes. Got a whole slew of them.
Full boost. Go all out. Keep it up.
There we go. I was like, why can't I saturate on freaking Melchior here?
Make it count.
Brace yourself.
Turn a little bit. Hopefully avoid getting air smacked too much here.
Fans alive!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
He got his bombs. Uh-oh.
How's this?
Here's our chance. I'll take care of them.
Keep it up. It's working. Initiating drive.
Holy shield.
I won't lose.
Going all in.
She's next. Yeah, that's right. She does have her own shield move too, doesn't she?
I'll get them all at once.
Make it count.
I'll get them all at once.
Oh, what's the matter?
Dispatching shield.
Don't screw with me!
Energy output at maximum.
Over here, you little demon.
Almost got enough for another boost.
Activating skill.
Add some more! A chance!
Oh, nice.
Got a whole slew of them.
Full boost.
Let's
All out.
party!
Activating
Brace
shield.
yourself.
Oh, does she have total immunity going on?
Fans alive!
Don't go down easy, do you?
Boost gauge limiter unlocked. Ketra.
will pierce you. A wing.
Annoying. Yeah, this will kill off Melchior. Actually, it was kind of perfect that she put up that immunity earlier. It actually kept her HP high enough out of her, like, scrap threshold, so I didn't actually have to worry about her, both of them S-crafting us at once.
You're starting to irritate me.
On yes!
You are stronger than anticipated.
Here goes!
Keep it up! It's working!
Sucker!
A chance!
Oh, wait, she has an attack buff of some kind up?
Aren't you coming?
Hmm.
Show me what you got.
Here I go! Supreme Guard!
Here's our chance! Lapis code?
He's probably about to nuke us, so... Honestly, we can still be busting out freaking, shards for some... I mean, boosts.
Too slow!
That's right, overall,
The
but...
end is
Get
nigh.
boosted. Oh. Called it!
Let us stand. Ishtanti! Aurum, Shangri-La!
You'll be sorry for that!
Well, thank God we wet and buffed up. Oh no, wait. Damn it. I just realized we're probably about to have our our freaking Grendel fight.
Impossible.
How's that, you psycho?
Oh, you'll pay dearly for that.
They are more synchronized this time. We must respond in kind.
Now's my chance to...
What?
Shit!
Get down! When did you arrive?
Not a moment too soon, it would seem. Is everyone all right?
Ren?
Hell of an entrance. Well, here's a big player I didn't expect. Last I'd heard, you retired. So what brings the Society of Ouroboros' former enforcer number 15 here?
What?
An enforcer? Like the direwolf? I'll thank you very kindly not to bring up a lady's buried past before an audience, Overseer. I didn't want to turn up uninvited, but you didn't leave me much choice. Not when you have opted to deploy such an underhanded trick where my friends were headed.
That outline looks eerily like a...
Should have known.
It's a Gundam!
a humanoid robot!
It's an assault frame.
So this is where all those missing parts ended up.
And
No.
it put the Genesis in its chest, too.
Why can't you just be silent and leave me to my work?
You already know why.
That sounds like...
Couldn't be. Professor Callahan?
I am so close to perfecting the divine formula I seek. So stop with your incessant meddling!
So he's inside that thing now?
I'll keep these two out of your way. You focus on the assault frame.
Have it your way.
Well, lucky us. I'm sure you'll be a real ball.
Ren!
She'll be fine. We need to focus on the job at hand. Cutting edge as this thing is, looks like they were sloppy in putting it together. Focus on the back of the joints. We gotta force it to the ground so we can get the Genesis out.
Right!
This will be eliminated!
Oh, I guess we're not grindling yet? Oh, god damn, it's going first, too. Oh! Sweet, it didn't.
Displaying stats.
Neutral everything, wonderful. You got 100,000 HP? Oh, god. Well, I guess it'll at least give us plenty of time to actually build. Oh, god, I just realized how injured she is. Who's
Now's your
to
chance
give
to
it that much
boost.
HP? And I just realized how low his CP is. Guess we'll start off taking this a little slow then. Why can't I target himself?
Allow all the stops.
Initiating drive.
This'll hurt.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Over here. All for you. Make it count, Aaron.
Yeah, 116,000 is not enough, that's for sure. Double turn. Oh, come on.
You'll pay for that.
Activating skill.
All you, Agnes.
A little bit expensive. Oh, she can only Jibril guard around her? Ew.
Make it count.
Grant them life. Innocent heal.
I owe you
I'll
one.
take that. It's go time!
Energy output
We
at
might
maximum.
as well bust out the boost for now. Even if I'm not going to be crafting too much. Yes.
Eat this, sucker!
Activating
Blink
skill.
and you'll miss it! Sword
This
for
will get
me.
us up to 4 slots, so I can double boost 2 people up for after crafting.
Boost gauge limit crushed.
God, that only did about 8k.
Let's party!
Initializing
Get
drive.
out of here!
Here goes.
2008, too bad.
Get out of here!
Why is this guy so freaking fast?
Let's party!
Let's ever start kind of getting over the Catra. There we go.
Initializing drive.
Got your number.
You'll be sorry for that!
Energy activating skill.
Have some more. Here goes. This'll hurt.
Point bullets ran out.
Think fast. Take this.
There!
Petra.
Weird loves spamming that, doesn't he?
I'll take you on.
It counts.
Activating drive.
Thanks,
I'll
pal.
take that. Here's our chance.
Now's your chance to boost. Keep it up. It's working.
This'll do the trick.
Oh, it not only targets around him. Damn it.
Going all in.
This'll do the trick.
And the range on this sucker is short too. What the heck?
Let's party.
Transmitting code.
Activate.
There's a lot of those would be a good chance to put the barrier up, since it looked like they got you had some
output at
decent Rain, what's the word I'm looking for? Some decent CP going.
Activating skill. Sucker.
Oh, it's done.
Activating
Nice.
skill.
Keep moving, Van.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Yeah, this is a good point.
Activate
Well, he's stunned in Van's getting the 50% damage boost.
Vandalize. Raid.
All you on yes.
There we go. That was some damage.
Activating drive. Activating skill.
Too slow.
Activating skill.
Wait, Executioner can trigger when he's just doing a support? The heck?
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Initiating
Oh,
drive.
that could have been far worse.
There.
Petra.
Getting on my nerves.
Oh, what isn't?
Dispatching shield.
It is always kind of funny when, like, the scientist jumps in a giant robot to try to fight the heroes, when it's like, yeah, you're in a giant mech, but that's all you got going for you, given the fact that you really ain't a fighter, dude.
Keep your guard up.
Activating drive.
This'll do the trick.
I thought maybe if I put her there, he would still be able to reach everybody with that, but nope.
Engaging shield.
Go time.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Here goes.
Activating skill.
Gotcha.
Oh,
I'll take you on.
I need to put coin bullets back up, whoops.
Activating drive.
Here though.
Don't screw with me.
Activating skill.
Sucker.
Here goes.
Oh, and it's about to get broken. He's only got 11,000 HP left. Actually, in an okay spot CP-wise.
Here's our chance.
Especially given what we're gonna be doing in a little bit here.
Too slow.
There's gotta be a... I was actually kind of hoping that he would hit him with a... with an executioner. There we go.
That's how it goes.
I'm just getting warmed up.
I won't stop here. It stopped moving.
How do you like us now?
That was quite the performance.
No. It looks like we're only just getting started.
What?
The
Genesis!
It's drawing energy directly out of the Septium veins.
Pretty much, yeah.
Damn it! Get back, kiddos!
I will complete my formula, and there is no one who can hope to stop me!
You and me have got to have a talk, buddy. This happens every time now. You're doing it on purpose, aren't you?
Huh, there you are. Come on, up to it. Let's go.
I can't believe you.
It's not exactly like you ever actually talked to us.
What is this space? And that hollow is...
Not another peculiar catalyst. Well, I guess it's not a big deal. Will you bear the nightmare, or...
Like I'm gonna say no.
At least let me finish my line! Sure, well, the Grendel's all yours!
Come on, let's ride or kick a robot.
All right, here we go.
So that's it.
There it is.
A real sight, huh? I get a rush every time I see it. But it might have met its match with an enhanced giant robot.
What am I seeing? Is that Van?
We'll explain later. Right now, he needs our support.
My way! Just a little more. A little more!
We got a new move. Let's see. I don't really have much support we can cast with her at the moment. Catcher's gonna be next. Actually, let's keep everybody together. That he can Lapis code everybody.
Transmitting code. Activate! Go time! Send you flying!
It's our turn now.
Okay. Roar. We gotta get the hate up going. Oh, that's just a straight up damage. Oh yeah, it's only EP cost. What was that about him mating his match against a giant robot?
Don't screw with me! On yes! Stop right there!
It's our turn now.
So we got quite a few buffs and debuffs going on right now, so might as well.
Full boost! Don't hold back, Dan! Keep it up! It's working!
Ball to your court! screwed now!
Oh shit, he's almost dead. You just do one more of that.
Boost gauge limiter removed. Take this!
Got you! You're screwed now!
Hell. Oh, I don't have the boost gauge to have Aaron follow up.
I'll lend a hand. Boost gauge limiter removed.
Unbelievable.
It was barely a freaking speed bump.
We did it. Huh.
That was incredible!
Stealing shit like a pro.
What is it doing? Why did it stop? There was only 0.03% left to go. I was so close!
Professor Callahan.
So that's what a Genesis can do, as well as his.
I cannot help but feel mildly fascinated.
All that hard work up in smoke. The boss isn't going to be very happy. I hope you have a plan to make up for this.
Mercure, do something, please! There is only 0.03% remaining. If it doesn't finish, all of this was for...
An unfortunate situation indeed. So, how does it feel? How does it feel to know your research, your entire life, was just rendered meaningless? You tried so hard, even throwing away your humanity. But an incomplete work is nothing but worthless garbage. So how does it feel? Tell me, tell me, tell me! It's too bad. He would have been much harder to break, but maybe I should have turned my charms on Professor Cronkite instead.
Well, he's having a bad day.
How can someone be so evil?
Now
You
you'd
have
be used to
wasted
his
enough
bullshit
time
by
mocking
now.
him, Melchior. The police embracers are almost here. It is about time we left.
Oh, true. I suppose we should.
Target sighted!
What the? Just what happened here?
Au revoir. We will be taking our leave now. But we will have our revenge for all the time you've made us waste here.
Dude must have an iron freaking grip to hang on to that thing flying away.
It's no good. I can't stop the system from falling apart. I can't reconnect it to the orbital net or another energy source either. Supporting such an advanced AI is just too heavy a burden.
But that means he'll... I'm so sorry. The Genesis isn't reacting to anything anymore.
It's not your fault, Agnes. There must be a way. I'm just not seeing it.
It's fine, Salesian. I'm just paying the price for my foolishness. I crossed the line that should never be crossed, and tried to realize a weapon of pure evil. I allowed myself to be led astray. I have no one to blame but myself.
But... Professor!
I am moved by how much you care for me, even after all I've done. Perhaps you are the right person to entrust with this task after all.
What task?
At this rate, I will have failed as a researcher and died for nothing at all. So, please, don't let this all have been in vain. I may have failed to perfect the formula needed for fusion, but I discovered many others in the process.
Oh, all these formulae.
I believe them to be, as of yet, undiscovered formulae with peacetime applications. Analyze this terminal after I am gone, and you may be able to secure them.
But, Professor, that...
It's not gonna be easy to make use of finds from a technological singularity.
That's putting it lightly. We're talking technology humanity wouldn't have reached on its own for decades.
I call bullshit with how
We'll
speedy
need more
you
than
guys
one
are.
genius around to make sense of it all.
I feared as much. Cronkite likely won't be able to manage the task alone. If only there were one or two more like him around. If only she were here.
I wish I could tell you not to underestimate me, but I too know my limits.
You're...
young?
Cronkite,
I will refrain from commenting on all that transpired here. To we researchers, all that matters are results. However, you were able to catch a glimpse of something we all, at the very least, feel a small yearning for. That does have meaning.
Yes, I suppose you're right. My time here is at an end. I leave the rest to you and the many promising youths around us. May you forever remain on the forefront of Calvard's... no, the world's.
I will follow my own path, wherever it may lead me. Though I do intend to make some use of the formulae you leave us.
As do I. We won't let your work be in vain.
You actually get to meet Hamilton.
Who's that?
Oh, the professor is back.
I'm home, Theo, Zeros. I'm sorry for being away for so long, Catra.
Bran!
If it isn't Professor LaToya Hamilton, one of Epstein's 3 disciples.
In the flesh. I've never had the honor of seeing her in person before this.
I'm so glad we made it in time.
Oh, Callahan. You damn fool.
Esmeralda, Gisco, and Professor Hamilton. I didn't know you were back.
I hurried back to Calvard as soon as I learned what was transpiring. It saddens me deeply to have to bid farewell to a fellow researcher and associate like this.
As someone who admired and sought to surpass you, those words mean more to me than you could ever know.
Rest assured that we will use what you have left us. Cronkite and I will see those formulae analyzed. We will all see to it. Esmeralda, Catra, your other assistants, and the artisans of Basel as well. You did so much to further the city's development and held it so dear. Now we will use our strength to nurture yours.
I'd like to believe that ZCF can help in some way too.
Loud.
I see now. This is what I should have done all along. I feel like in my last moments, I've solved the most difficult formula of all. Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Salesian. And thank you to all who stand with them. Now, I leave with no regrets.
Farewell, Professor Callahan.
May you find peace with Adios above.
Everyone, salute the terrorist.
So, that's how the pieces have fallen. Could we have made use of nuclear weapons? What do you think?
No. If anything, they are something that would put our very existence in danger. They're a forbidden weapon that renders all tactical analysis and strategy meaningless. That Armada has their eyes on them speaks of how much of a threat they really are.
Then we're agreed. Quite the unexpected development this was. Enough to pique the Society's interest as well. And now, we're to await Ms. Twining's return for the sake of our midterm goals.
I will provide all the support I can in the meantime.
The Institute of Science claims this formula will allow for a more efficient extraction of orbital energy from septium. Experts believe that the new discovery will have a significant impact on technological development in Zemuria going forward. This revolutionary breakthrough was made possible by the late Professor Callahan as part of his last work.
They really pulled it off, didn't they?
Apparently the thing that they said would take decades took him a week.
Yeah, in no small part because of Ren and the rest of them. Sounds like the genius professor left Basel as soon as the work was done, though.
That CEO's gonna be in for a fun time now that he's lost 2 of his smartasses.
Maybe. But it sounds like this news has got Vern's shares shooting straight up. Professor Hamilton's back for now, too, so he can probably breathe easy for a while.
I'd heard so much about her, but it was such a surprise to actually get to meet her. She's such an amazing lady.
She really is. I couldn't agree more.
So you're Lilia's granddaughter. You do resemble her, not just the way you look. I can see you also possess her kindness and strong spirit.
This is one of my great-grandfather's diaries.
This brings me back. I would catch him writing entries from time to time. Oh, this here. This one is about me, Gerhard, and Albert. I still remember that time like it was yesterday.
Well, I only met him once back when I was a youngster. Makes me nostalgic thinking back on it now.
I don't mean to interrupt your reminiscing, but those words toward the end are rather ominous. I can see why it inspired you to risk so much to collect the Genesees.
Yes.
Else all that we know will come to an end.
I can't imagine it's meant to be taken any way other than literally, especially when you consider how the Genesees have been used so far.
Yeah, the kind of shit they're capable of almost feels like a bad joke sometimes.
So far, we've managed to gather 5 of the 8 Genesees. But do you think it would be better if I left them in the hands of you and the other disciples?
Anya.
No, I think there are too much for even us to handle. If they truly are experimental apparatuses that Professor Epstein somehow created to gauge the world.
I can also bring back the dead, upload someone into the internet, can cause that whole transformation in Aaron, and it also did all that barrier stuff and the mind control stuff with the drugs and shit in Tharbad. Are we sure that's what he made them to do?
Then, and this will sound rather unscientific of me, it's as if destiny willed them to be in your hands.
Is it really that unscientific given the fact that this is a universe where magic and ghosts exist? The dead have risen again. There's undead, there's ghosts, there's magic. Why would something like the force called destiny not exist?
I plan to stay in Calvard for a while, so I'll get in contact with Albert and Gerhard about this.
Seriously, it's like this franchise forgot about the magic of its setting half the time.
We happen to have someone else who knows both of them right here with us.
Now that I think about it, why aren't there, like, magic researchers, you know? Like, people actually trying to research, like, spells and shit like that?
I'd be happy to serve as a mediator between all parties. We have much to discuss about the West Simuria Tech Union as well.
I will also do what I can to help Reset. Is everything still in order with regards to attaching Reset's new parts, Esmeralda?
As in order as can be. Our prospects were already bright with her being such a capable engineer, but with you, they'll be even brighter.
Me and the other artisans will be happy to pitch in with any precise adjustments, too. We'll see they aren't even a millerage off.
And I'll help too, of course.
I don't think we have anything to worry about with this many people on the case.
Yes, it really is wonderful to see.
Well, can't say I give a damn about Marduk at the end of the day. Reset's a different story, though. She's one of the team, so take good care of her, if you don't mind.
I don't mind one bit. You said your name was Van, I believe. This may be a strange favor to ask.
But, you know, you're getting a new party member out of this, so
But
get
I'd
over
like
there.
you to look after my teacher's dear descendant. It would mean the world to me. And if you could please look after her young friends. But you were planning to do that even if I didn't ask, weren't you?
I'll do what I can to meet my obligation as their employer, at the very least.
Van.
We save his ass way more than he saves ours.
Is something wrong, Catra?
It's just, I'm so happy you're back. I am. But I wasn't able to do a thing in your absence. I feel like such a failure.
Catra.
You been sleepwalking these past few days or something? We couldn't have dreamed of dealing with this whole mess without you. You are our guide through and through.
We never would have thought to go to that factory without you. And I doubt we could have gotten through to Professor Callahan either. We owe everything
I mean, you didn't
to your
actually
efforts
get
and
through to Professor
perseverance.
Callahan.
Plus, your orbital drones were a huge help.
You weren't too bad for someone who still looks and thinks like a kid. So, you know, good job on this one.
Why do you always gotta be so far up your own ass?
See now? Not just anyone can be blessed with so many in their corner, you know.
Thank you for all you have done in my absence. It's good to be home. I've missed you, Catra.
Also, Catra, I'm gonna have to teach you how to properly wear headphones.
Yeah. But not half as much as I've missed you, Gran.
By the way, Agnes, did you manage to finish your report on your visitation to Basel?
I most certainly did. The others in my group helped a lot too, and we ended up receiving some very positive feedback from the school. Though I'm happy Ren was willing to cover up so much for me. No, happy isn't what I should be saying, is it?
The old fart's broken moral compass starting to rub off on you, huh?
I'm being careful not to go too far. I don't want to end up like Van.
Hey.
Oh, we're almost done with the roasted chestnuts.
Ah, I look forward to these every year. Their fragrance and soft texture really hammer home that fall is here.
Here you go again. Took the last of them too, you bastard.
Don't worry, we have another batch. Hello?
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Oh, hey.
A lovely day to you all. I'm here to resume work once more.
Reset!
That's our maid. 3 o'clock on the dot.
You're all good now, then?
I'm the picture of health, thank you. Professor Hamilton, her students, and many others took excellent care of me. My new artificial limbs are a vast improvement over my previous ones, even. I can see I've had you all very worried.
You say that, but I'm sure
so
your
very
stats haven't
sorry.
changed an iota.
Oh, Reset, of course we were worried. We're so glad to have you back. Welcome home, Reset.
Thank you for the warm welcome.
We've got a solid chunk of work that's been piling up, including managing the pay coming in from our last job. You got time to help me out with it right now?
All the time in the world. Oh, but first...
Agnes and Fairy located.
Theo?
Whoa! The hell?
Sarah!
Down, Zeros. And come back here, Theo.
Petra, what are you doing here?
He came along to make sure everything was how it should be after all the work that was done on me. Though he has something else he wishes to discuss in addition to that.
It's a bit cramped, but there's a wired connection to the orbital network here at least. I should be able to work in this environment.
What?
Don't tell me.
That's right. I'm going to be helping out around here for a while. I'll admit that Professor Hamilton may have been the one to recommend it, but the final decision was mine. All of you remarkably captured my interest during our time together, not just because of Agnes's genesis, but because of that Grendel and Mare too.
I suppose no one can blame you for that.
I'm also concerned on a broader level. Basel doesn't appear to be the only place where criminals are misusing tech for nefarious purposes. So I think Arkwright Solutions is going to need its own technical advisor. Don't you?
That's, actually a good point.
A very good point. While I am well versed in modern technology, my field is software, not hardware.
Those black and silver thingies would be good backup in a fight, too. What's it gonna be, Chief?
Screw it. What's one more at this point? I'll introduce you to our landlords later.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to working here.
Oh, but Reset, Katra, you've got to try the roasted chestnuts. They're super soft and sweet. I'll go and make some more coffee for us, too.
Same time, Vantail District. Have you been to the... I don't think we've been there yet. This is gonna be our next unlocked district in Edith.
You served me well in Basel. We could have had quite the crisis on our hands if events had been allowed to play out as our foes wanted.
Thank you, sir. Though I believe most of the credit goes to our agent in the field and the Principality's representatives. I will admit that I did not anticipate you hiring Marduk to act when they did, however.
They will do whatever you ask so long as the price is right. It makes them rather convenient in times like these. There are advantages to their being a neutral organization beholden to no government, even if using their services requires an objective mindset. I imagine you can see their merits as well, Professor Cronkite.
I do. At least they are competent, unlike a certain superior of mine that I could name.
I don't disagree. The time is long past due for Vern to appoint a new CEO. We can maintain the status quo as long as Professor Hamilton remains in the Republic. But as soon as she departs, we will indeed make the necessary arrangements.
I see no issue with that timeline.
Now, as we previously agreed, I think it's about time you got to work. After all, this project will bring about massive change to the Republic, to the entire world. Nothing will be the same after the Republican Army's Zeku space base is completed and in operation.
Oh, that space satellite base, whatever. That just screams the final dungeon of some form, doesn't it?
Those are impressive results. Then I'll update your rank.
Got it.
We got ourselves a new hollow core.
That's pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, we missed one side quest. It was only available for one stretch down the street.
Catra Elysian. Together with Fio and Zeros, I'll do whatever I can to assist.
Alrighty, so I guess with that, Chapter 4 is done. And I will see you all again tomorrow. See y'all later.